I think we're live. Can you guys see me okay? I can see you. Can you see me? Hey, everybody. Alexis, can you help me with my screen? I don't know how to... Oh, that's good. Okay. Okay, we're good. Hey! Annette Chastain sees me, I think. Michelle Nicello sees me. Okay, we're live. We're good. Yay. Welcome to another Tucson edition of our live gemstone sale. Everything in today's sale, aside from the handmade items, is from Tucson. So I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. We have some serious collector pieces today. You're going to see things in all price ranges, and I'm just really excited because there are some really incredible things. There's one stone in the sale today that I had a piece of, smaller than what we have for sale in the show, that I was like, this is probably the only piece of this stone I'm ever going to see. And then I was able to find about half dozen of them or actually closer to 20 of them in Tucson and bring them for today's sale. So is there anybody here right now who's new, who hasn't been through the live gem sale experience with me and Alexis and Hannah and Kelsey before? Anybody new? New, or are you all seasoned and experienced? We always want to welcome the newbies and explain the process to you. So the way the live gem sale works is that you have to have an account on sagegoddess.com. So please make sure you've set up your account. Okay, so Elaine is new. Grace is new. Leslie's new. Look at that. Abby and Sharon. Nice to meet you and nice to welcome you in. It's Shell's second time. Lillian is new. Look at that. Hey, Kyle. And Melissa is new. Diana is new. First one for Dr. Chris. Hydro Nikki is marinated. I like that. She's seasoned and spicy. It's really true. Okay, Sick World's new. Shirley's new. Kimberly's new. Welcome to everybody. Krista Green and Jill. Really, really pleased to welcome you. And Jessica Wilson. So you have to have an account on sagegoddess.com, and in that account information, you put your YouTube handle. And then what happens is, if you buy something tonight, we will invoice you tomorrow, and then you have 24 hours to pay your invoice. If your invoice is over $100, you have the option to use what's called Quad Pay, which is on our website. But we apply it to gem sale purchases too, which allows you to take a payment of over $100 and spread it into 4 interest-free payments over 6 weeks. So it sort of breaks it up for you a little bit. So if you're new, just want to make sure you know that's available to you. It makes a larger purchase a little more accessible. Isn't that fun? I know. I love Quad Pay too. There's a few shops where I tend to overdo it because I also shop handmade. And, you know, with people I love, and they don't have Quad Pay. So I'm always like, could you get it? It actually took us 6 months to get Quad Pay on our website. So it isn't the easiest thing to do. You have to work with your developers. It's a whole other process. But anyway, we did it because we find it makes it easier for people, less stressful to shop. Deanna's like, I feel new. Me too, Deanna. I'm like, I know I'm not new to you, but I feel new. Is that okay too? I know. So anyway, welcome to everybody. Now you know what the rule is. So once I've told you what the item is and how much it is, then you're able to say sold. A couple of things. Don't say sold unless you really want something. And don't say sold twice. Because what happens is Alexis and Hannah shapeshift into creatures of the night. Get very upset. They shapeshift, and Kelsey too. They shapeshift into bobcats, energetically speaking. They don't go full bobcat. They don't like it. So, and then you know they give me the stink eye and the side eye and stuff. So I'm passing that on to you. I'm giving you the side eye right now. Don't do that. It's honestly like we have such a blast doing what we do. It is so hard. Like managing this gem sale, I want you to know, like seriously, here's Hannah and Kelsey, and then Alexis, like, you know, like there's a lot of moving parts. So we appreciate your patience. We announce as many winners as we can live, and we do it as soon as we can. I just have to make sure that Kelsey and Hannah in particular have been able to collate and figure everything out first. Wait, did Debbie win something already and we haven't even started? What just happened? People are congratulating Debbie. I don't think she won something. Did she shapeshift into a bobcat?
She lost 24 pounds.
You lost 24 pounds? I'm announcing it in front of everybody. Congratulations. That's a lot. I'm going to high five you right through the screen. 24 pounds is a lot. Congratulations. When you lose 24 pounds, you're like a whole different person. Here, I thought you became a bobcat. I know. We're very proud of you.
Scout asked if they want 2 of something, should they say ×2? No.
Okay.
Because we don't give people 2 of something unless there's some left over, just to make it fair for everyone. But thank you for asking.
Did you hear Alexis? Should I repeat for you? You can't buy 2 of something right away because most things we don't have very much of. If there are some, left over, then you can definitely buy a second one. So it's just a matter of whether the item sells out right away or not. We do see you, Tamara Byron, and I hope that you also see me. I'll shapeshift into a cougar. My husband's younger than me, so I think by default I'd probably shapeshift into a cougar. Okay. Yes, Alexis has spoken. That's right. Well, anyway, I know. So anyway, pay attention, feel into it. Some things, especially if you're new, some things will speak to you, some things won't. That's okay. I mean, gemstones, I find, and this is me telling you this, having done this work now for 9 years in this form, if a stone is supposed to find you, it's going to find you. And if you're supposed to work with something, you feel called to it. A lot of times for me, I'm called to stuff before I need it. I have noticed that as a pattern in my life. Like I was in Tucson and I felt called to something. It was tiny and not expensive. I was like, wow, I really feel connected to that. I don't know what it's for yet, but I just know it's like some future need. So it's like, pay attention to your intuition, and these sales become an opportunity to hone your intuition. I always, I like to use my pendulum to shop too. So, you can just ask, is that the right, I mean, you don't have a long time during the gem sales because things go quickly, but you can always ask, is this right for me or is this wrong for me? And divine an answer to that question too, right? I'm excited. Okay, so those of you who are new, you're going to have a lot of fun. And we are going to begin in just a second. Do you guys have any questions for me before we start? Just about process or anything? I know. Get your notebook. You're going to learn a lot. I'm going to teach a lot. A lot of times gem sales are not teaching opportunities for people, but I like to teach, and so you're going to learn a lot about crystals today. So get ready. Okay, where are we going, Alexis?
We're starting with the rings.
Oh, right on. Okay, I love this ring so much. This ring was sold to me as one thing, and pardon my sinus issues. I took Sudafed before we started. So if I sound sniffly, I tried to get that under control. These rings were sold to me as one thing. I think there's something else. So I'm going to tell you what they were sold to me as, and then I'm going to tell you what I think they are, and then I'm going to let you decide, because honestly, both options are great, whatever it is, but my eye tells me something different. Which number are these, Alexis?
46.
46, okay. I love this ring. I cherry-picked these in Tucson, every single one by hand. And these are adjustable, by the way. So these are all done in 925 sterling silver. This is faceted onyx with what they say is demortarite, the blue. Okay? And they're all different shapes. We'll choose for you. We have like the rectangular, the oval, more of a square, wider cushion, and then we have the teardrop, bless you. Okay. Let me just show you two so I can kind of get closer up and explain. Now, this, they say, is demortarite. I think it's trawlite, the blue stone. This right here and this right here was sold to me as demortarite. So it's really funny because I was like, no, it's not demortarite, that's trawlite. I think it's trawlite, and I think they didn't know what they had. So I went back to the person that makes my rings and I said, I don't think that's dumortierite. I think it's trawlite. And they were like, no, it's dumortierite. And then today Alexis is like, well, that's the darkest dumortierite I ever saw. And I was like, okay, you are validating my intuition because I think it's trawlite. And so I'm going to tell you something. These are priced as dumortierite rings. I think you're getting a trawlite ring for the price of a dumortierite ring. This ring would be twice the cost if it was trawlite. Okay? It's definitely not kyanite. I'll show you, because kyanite, really you don't see blue and black kyanite together polished very often. It happens occasionally, but you don't see it very often. And it has these lighter veins of a lighter blue in here too. You do see that combination in trawlite. Now, trawlite is a mixture of different minerals put together. It's got lazulite in it. It's got, what's the other one that's in trawlite? You'll remind me in a minute, and it's like just escaping my, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I know, because we just talked about trawlite. I always forget the name. There's a really rare special mineral in trawlite that you really don't find anywhere else. It looks like trawlite, right? Okay. So, actually there are different sizes. Hold on, sorry, let me back that up. There's medium and large. These two are the large, the oval in that one, and these two are the medium.
We actually only have, oh, I see now.
There's two sizes, right?
I do.
Yeah.
Wait. No, I think, so there's only one size of those ones. That's line number 46. The two sizes are the other rings.
Oh, but these look like two different sizes. I'm going to separate them into two sizes, Alexis, because they look like two different sizes to me.
We weren't given counts for that, so we can't accurately, we would have to have product.
Okay, so can you have them look at them and we'll come back to this one because they are noticeably different sizes. Okay, sorry you guys, we will come back to these. I don't even want to tell you the price because I don't want you guys to try and buy them now.
I'll reach out to product.
Okay, so we will sort those because they look like noticeably different prices to me, but I was looking at Mookite. So we could start with that one instead if you want.
Let's start with, is that okay with you guys?
This one we definitely have two different sizes.
Yes, those are the two sizes.
Okay, this is, can I have the other one that's over there too?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, I want to show you all of these. I know. Oh, thanks you guys. It's a nice reminder to treat people well. My shirt. I'm finding it to be a little bit of my public service right now to remind people to be nice to each other. Yeah, trawlite's a weird word. It's TROILLEITE. Trixie. Okay, this is our other ring for today, so we'll start here. These are the most beautiful Mookite jasper rings I've ever seen. They're all faceted. Do you see that? We've never had faceted Mookite for you before. And Mookite's special because it's associated with Venus. It's the stone of beauty. In fact, they call it the fountain of youth stone. And I have friends who are so obsessed with Mookite, they put it in their moisturizers, they wear it as jewelry. It's supposed to keep you young. It's supposed to keep your skin youthful. It's supposed to keep your spirit youthful. Now, if you're new, I want you to know all of our rings are adjustable. You just pull it open to make it bigger, or you pinch it closed to make it smaller. And so these will go down to a size 3.5 and up to about a size 10, which is kind of nice. And what I love about that is I have, attention deficit disorder. So like some days I might want to wear that ring on my middle finger, but the next day I may want to move it over and wear it on my ring finger or on my other, forefinger. And these are two different sizes. So part of what I love about adjustable rings is you don't have to commit to a finger. You literally can move that ring around every day depending on how and where and when you want to wear it. So I have medium size, which looks like these two. That's medium, which is pretty big still. And then I have large, which is this. And it's like a whole world. And what I love about Mookite Jasper, you're going to see literally every color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, every single shade appears in Mookite. Some pieces are darker, some pieces are lighter. They're like nature's own artwork. So the medium size,
Mine's number 40, 44, and 45.
okay, yes, the medium size, the retail value is $89. Our price is $69 for the medium. And the large size, retail value is $129 for the large. Our price is $89. I have 27 of the medium and 25 of the large, and that's it. Aren't they fun? Under $100 for the beauty stone, all faceted, open on the back, and fully adjustable. It's like every single thing you want in a ring, I'll put in one place. And so if you're trying to maintain a youthful spirit, I'm not one of those people, like you guys see me aging, right? I'm not somebody who like wants to avoid aging or doesn't want to age. I actually appreciate age and wisdom, but I still like to keep a youthful spirit. You know what I mean? Like, you can't deny how old you are, but I think how you age, you can control a little bit. And I love knowing that there's a stone for that. This is the only stone known as the beauty stone, the only stone known as the Venus stone. And I think it does. I think it helps you appreciate beauty. I think it helps you embody beauty. And it's a very different ring than I've ever seen before because of the faceting. I'll show you. If I had the tear-shaped one, I would wear it on my ring finger like that. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, you can really see it from across the room. Because of that faceting, it catches the light. If you're like me and you talk with your hands, that's going to attract a lot of attention wherever you go. Isn't it pretty? Oh, you guys are so sweet. I don't have like the best genetics for aging, so I'm riding this wave as well as I can. I really do think it's a function of your attitude, though. Do you know what I mean? And how you think about aging. And if you can appreciate the good aspects of aging, like you're smarter, you don't make the same dumb mistakes anymore, you have more patience, you know. I agree. Yeah, if you're in your 30s, you're still a maiden. If you can still have kids, you're still a maiden. That's when my age is the age where it's like, I don't know anymore. The medium is $69 and the large size ring is $89. And I have 27 of the medium and 25 of the large for you.
Stephanie said, I'm lucky to have a baby face. I also have a baby face.
Alexis has a total baby face. Total baby face.
The same as I did when I was in high school.
I do not have a baby face. My husband has a baby face. And he's younger than me, so it keeps me on my toes.
Let's talk about collectors.
Oh, let's do that. Okay, yep. Okay. I'm going to keep my Mookaite ring on if you want to see it, and we'll let you know. I cut my finger. Do you like my new wedding band? It's healing, but have you noticed that, like, have you ever cut your finger before? It doesn't heal as easily because you're constantly bending your fingers. Have you noticed that? I've had, when my kids were little, they would like scrape their hands, and I would notice if you got cut like in a crease, it didn't heal as quickly. So anyway, thank you for asking. I know it's healing, but one more tomorrow, I'll be okay. Someone needs to pay more attention when she's cooking, maybe. Okay, this is one of we have a couple of collector edition pieces in the show for you tonight.
That's line number 2.
And this is one of them. I have 2 of these. These are the largest rhodochrosite stalactite pieces you will find. This is the rarest form of rhodochrosite in the world. It looks like bubblegum, doesn't it? And this is a quad, but within the quad, it's got a twin. Do you see? Isn't that incredible? It's actually a triplet right there. So these are called the flowers of rhodochrosite. And this would have been a stalactite, so you can imagine like it hanging from the top of the cave, right? And then they slice the stalactite. There are sometimes you'll find stalactite slices online. They're usually small. They usually have one eye. Maybe you'll find one that has 2 eyes. To my knowledge, there are no others out there that have 4 fully formed stalactite eyes in them. Isn't that incredible? So I only have 2 of these for you. I have 1 of these at home because I just love rhodochrosite and I love rare things. I put mine on a stand, which I highly recommend that you do as well. Isn't it beautiful? This is so imagine this is like I'm trying to think of a comparison. This is the most expensive and rare form of this stone. So when you think of like the rarest of the rarest of the rare quartz, or the rarest of the rarest of the rarest emeralds on the planet, that's what this is. And like I said, these pieces would be considered museum grade pieces. They're absolutely gorgeous. The retail value on these, online, this one is 6 inches. Online, we were able to find 3-inch ones, 3.5-inch ones for anywhere from $1,400 to $2,200. And those are about half the size. So the retail value of this one should be somewhere around $3,500 to $4,000 for a 6-inch quad eye rhodochrosite stalactite slice. Our price just for these 2 is $2,400 each. And that is, like I said, a crazy price. You can do your own price comparisons. We searched eBay, Etsy, and then just generally online. And like I said, for ones half this size, they were priced anywhere from $1,450 to $2,200 for half, for something like that size. Isn't that crazy? So if you want one, what I consider to be one of the rarest items in the show, these are here for you. Now I will tell you, I have mine on a stand, but if I didn't, I would have this in my bedroom. Because it's the stone of eternal and uncompromising love.
It's like they went to Becky Bowman and Cindy Nolan.
Cindy Nolan and Becky Bowman, they're really special. And I will tell you, like I said, I encourage you to do your homework. You'll feel even more excited about your purchase because what you will find out there for almost the same price is a fraction of the size. So we were just really lucky to be able to bring these to you at a good price. I'm so excited for you. And can you imagine using that as an altar plate? At night you put your rings here and maybe your sleep perfume and a little tea light holder, and that's your little bedtime altar for eternal and uncompromising love. So congratulations, you guys. Aren't they gorgeous? I know. Well, these were the most expensive items in the show. It's all downhill from here. So if you're like, well, God, I don't have that much money, don't worry. We have things that are much more affordable. But I wanted to start with kind of the creme de la creme, right?
Speaking of creme de la creme.
Let me fan you. This is the most beautiful smudge fan I've ever seen in my life. All handmade here at Sage Goddess with beautiful white leather. This you could actually remove and wear as a necklace. Isn't that cool? I would leave it. It's all hand bound with copper wire, chrysocolla beads, and cabochon. There's another chrysocolla right there. Peacock and pheasant, as well as turkey feathers. And then you've got gorgeous blue and black sari ribbon. Do you guys know about sari ribbon? I was teaching my students this. A lot of people don't know. Sari ribbon, one of the reasons that I love to use it for Sage Goddess, we used to put it on our perfume bottles and we still wrap things like this with it. It's actually little bits and pieces of dresses that women have worn. And so it's silk, so it's a living fiber. It's a really cool way of upcycling, right? Using this beautiful fabric that someone once wore and now it's taken into shreds and made into this beautiful ribbon. So it's energetic, which I think is so beautiful. Which one is this one? Oh, here it is. Woo! I think this is a value and a half because I think it took her 2 days to make this, 2 or 3 days to make this. Full day. So you're thinking about someone's time. Forget the supplies and everything else. So I don't even know what a retail value would be. This one is $4.99 for the ultimate ceremonial smudge fan. Made by hand with so much love. And it's made very traditionally with beautiful natural materials. Everything on this wand is natural. There's the quartz point at the bottom. The wire is copper. The stones are natural. The ribbon is living sari silk. It's leather with feathers. Everything is natural and organic. And I think that's really beautiful. And she used a lot of wire to wrap it. Not a lot of things were glued to it. Some people preferred for their wand not to be glued. Isn't it gorgeous? So anyway, congratulations to whoever gets this. You're getting what I think is the most beautiful. I mean, can you imagine? I don't want to make my little fan feel bad about itself because it's still, you're still very nice.
Yours is still beautiful.
You're still very nice. I made this one with my students. This is the one that I use all the time, but it's feeling kind of inadequate right now. So we'll come back and let you know who got that one. Did Tony Buford get it? Yeah! So happy for you. The Queen of the Wands is going to the Queen of the Wands. I'm so happy for you. That's fantastic. Enjoy that one. It really was made with love. I mean, on top of just being beautiful, the energy of it, sweet and delicate and lovely. So enjoy that.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. We're sorry we teased you with these rings. They're ready now.
We're back. Did you guys want to do this on the heels of the mood kite? You're okay?
Yeah, we're
Okay,
good.
okay, cool.
So these are the medium
Okay.
right over here, and the ones you have in your hand are the large.
Okay. Are you ready for the trawlite, not trawlite ring situation? Okay. So, my little guy is cute, right? Yeah. No, he knows I love him. And I always think if you make a sacred tool by hand, it has even more powerful energy. And I made that with my beloveds in my soul shift class. So it has a place in my heart. But Tony's is bomb. There's no denying it. Okay, so we do officially have 2 different sizes of these, my darlings. Thank you for your patience while we sorted them. So I'm going to show you the medium ones first. This is faceted onyx, which is a really powerful spiritual protection stone. I mean, you can read about onyx. Onyx is for strength, durability, protection, stability. It does all the things. And like I said, these are open on the back, both stones, and then they just open and close. And so at the smallest, it's about a 5. At the biggest, you could wear this up to a 9 or 10 easily, just by the stones will just be a little bit more separated. So these are the medium. And like I said, these were sold to me as dumortierite, which is a nice stone. Dumortierite activates psychic gifts. It brings patience and endurance. But I absolutely believe with all my heart these are trawlite, which is a combination of minerals only found in Brazil. It's super duper rare. Trawlite has lazulite, which is what accounts for the color, with other minerals as well. Did you find out what that one was called in trawlite that I was on the tip of my tongue?
I got distracted by the sizes. It's
Scorzolite, which is grounding and protective. It's a rarer combination that you just don't find. So this is the medium size. I have 22 of the medium. These are retail value is $129. Our price is $98 for the medium. And then I have 9 of the large, which is over here. Retail value is $149. Our price is $108. If these were trawlite, you would add $40 per ring. I'm not doing that because the jeweler says they're not trawlite, but I would almost stake my reputation on it. Okay, so I think you're getting a trawlite ring for a dumortierite price, which is kind of cool. I mean, I love it when I get something better, more expensive for something, for the price of something that's not, right? That's always a good day. So again, medium, large, I have 22 and 9. And good luck. I think they're beautiful. I'm glad we separated them because I don't know about you, but I definitely see a size difference. And you shouldn't pay the same price for 2 different size rings. So we definitely sorted them and medium, large. Aren't they fun? It's a great question. Morgan's asking why people prefer wire over glue on their sacred tools. I'm not one of them, by the way. I don't mind a little E6000 on my sacred tools. But some people only want what they consider to be natural materials on their fans, which would mean you'd have to use copper wire. Some people only use leather binding on their sacred tools too, is another thing that you'll see. So it's just a personal preference. I've been around the block long enough to know that, you know, some people just don't want anything with chemicals or that isn't considered natural. Are they gorgeous? Okay, we have another wand for you. Same artist on my team, by the way. Isn't this beautiful? This is a wand to channel the divine feminine. This was made by hand. By the way, congratulations. I will tell you, I love these rings. The 2 rings from today are rings that I personally chose. I cherry-picked every single piece by hand in Tucson. There were some Mookaite rings I did not bring. There were some of these rings I did not bring. I chose the richest, most intense color, the energy, and so I just want you to know these were 2 of my personal pick rings from Tucson. I'm so glad you like them. Some of you have seen me wearing this one because I have one, I saved one, and I've been wearing it on my middle finger. I know. So yeah, I think our artists here were on kind of a chrysocolla kick when they were working on their tools this time. Which one is this? Oh, there it is.
I was going to say, it seems like she was in her throat chakra.
She was in her throat chakra.
And she communicated it beautifully.
She sure did. Okay. This is a double term, and this is a ice clear. I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous, beautifully clear, clear quartz wands. And then set in the front, you have 3, cue siren, chrysocolla cabochons. And the ombre from almost a bright green, this piece has a lot of cuprite in it, down to half green, half blue, down to all blue. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like looking into the deep waters. And so this particular piece is $249. You'll find wands like this for more elsewhere. So it's kind of nice to bring you such a beautiful tool at an affordable price. And again, made by hand with so much love for the right person who wants to channel that divine feminine energy. Isn't that beautiful? She's like an ice queen. This wand, I think she's so absolutely beautiful. So congratulations, whoever's getting that gorgeous piece. And you know, this you will use just like you use any other double terminated quartz wands, right? You can activate grids. This one, I will tell you, the points are sharp enough where you can use it almost like an extractor wand to activate any energy in your hands. You can send and receive energy with this, activate grids, everything that you would do with a typical traditional double term clear quartz wand, you can do with that. Isn't that cool? It is a mix of different materials that they use to make those wands. And it's absolutely beautiful. And then when it hardens, it's just like you will have that wand for the rest of your life. I think they're so beautiful. I have one that we made previously. I saved. It was supposed to be in a gem sale, and I ended up confiscating it. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite things. So congratulations. Just one of those.
We have a special visitor by the name of Robin, who's
Hello,
going to
Robin.
help us show this cathedral.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to get out of the way. Robin and Alexis, there's activity happening to my right. Allow me to make space for you. Where would you like me to go?
Let's try it.
This is with you?
Robin, hold on. Put that in.
Woo! You get to look him up and down.
Thank you, Robin. No problem.
I'm like moving my camera all around. I want you to see. I'm going to pet him for you. I'm petting him. This piece is about 8 inches wide. Wide this way, since I can't turn it to show you. And what are the other dimensions on this one? Do you guys have them?
They're about 19 to 20 inches tall.
Okay, so 19 to 20 inches tall. Like I said, at least 8 inches wide. He's big. Now here's what I will tell you. What my favorite thing to do is, I don't think I have a tea light. I don't need one to
I
show
can
you.
grab you a tea light.
Well, let me just show them. What I like to do is I like to put a tea light down here, especially if you're going to keep this in your bedroom, which I would. Amethyst is a great stone to keep in your bedroom. It helps you fall asleep more easily. It helps you stay asleep. Oh, you're so awesome, Alexis. Thank you.
Trying to run quietly is kind of awkward.
she was running quietly for you. And then I like to put a tea light right down here. And what I do, that one sits really nicely in there, but what I do, because I have a little bit of OCD, is I take modeling clay, or if you don't have that, just Play-Doh. Just steal your kids' Play-Doh. And put a little bit on the bottom and stick it. And that way you can put it in so it's perfectly straight. Or you can actually sit a tea light, like a glass tea light holder in there. Isn't that cool? And when you do that at night with no other lights on, it looks like you're sitting inside of a crystal cave. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay, I will let you guys
Perfect.
remove him.
Cheers for Robin!
Yay!
Woo!
Round of applause.
Thank you.
I'm like looking down at my my desk for no particularly good reasons. Wasn't that beautiful? Ah, fairy lights. Fairy lights would be so pretty. Okay, the price on these, this is the best price we've ever had on these, and keep in mind it ships for free. If you're in the US, that ships for you for free. I don't even know how heavy it is. It's heavy AF. And if you're outside the US, it ships for $5. Normally to ship that would be at least $50. So you have to factor that into the cost of something like that. I have 8 of them. I'm shocked at the price. $3.99. Includes your shipping. Like crazy town. That is a crazy price for that size of an amethyst cathedral, and that quality, the intensity of the crystals, the size, and the shipping being included. Because typically that would be $3.99 and then $50 to get it to you. So you'd be paying $4.50. Like you find them on eBay sometimes, and it'll say, oh, $2.99. Then you look at the shipping, it's $200 to ship it.
Yeah.
And because, you know, that's what they do. I mean, no, you know, however people want to run their business, but sometimes it looks like the price is so great, and then you're like, nope, they stuck it in the shipping. We're not doing that. So if you don't have an amethyst cathedral, today is the day, because we will not have those back at that size anytime soon. They're so beautiful. Congratulations, you guys. Mm-hmm. Shipping costs, it's really true. It is really, really true. So I'm glad that you guys recognize the value on that, because they're pretty crazy. They're beautiful. All right. That was fun.
Shall we talk about Covalent?
Let's talk about Covalite.
Talk about that. Go.
One of the most expensive third eye stones. Stop throwing things.
Sorry. Sometimes the stones throw themselves at you.
We're all a little punchy today. A little punchy. Okay. I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Slide number 8.
Okay. Next to sapphire, Covalite is the most expensive third eye stone. It's heavy. I love it so much. It comes from Peru. I'll show you what Covalite looks like. Covalite is blue and gold. That is what Covalite looks like. When I was a tiny witchlet, early in my days of collecting crystals and learning about all the things metaphysical, I was probably 18 or 19 years old. I wanted Covalite really bad. And it's still impossible to find. I mean, go online right now and search Covalite hearts and see what you find. I mean, they're just, you can't find them. This one came directly from the source from Peru, which is why we have them and able to offer them to you at a good price. Is the gold pyrite? I'm not sure. We can find out. It probably is. It probably is, because pyrite also comes from Peru. But we'll confirm that for you.
It might be chalcopyrite.
Could be chalcopyrite. Chalcopyrite's more Mexican.
Have I been saying it wrong?
You might be saying it right. Chalcopyrite, chalcopyrite.
It's a rare copper mineral, so copper.
Okay, it's copper. It's not pyrite. Or chalcopyrite, or chalcopyrite.
It's an ore of copper.
Yeah, it's an ore of copper, which, you know what, that makes a lot of sense, because if you think about it, Peru mines an excessive amount of chrysocolla, and chrysocolla is a copper ore, right?
Oh, and I'm so sorry to
No,
interrupt you,
you're fine.
but pyrite is commonly found on copper.
Okay, they do find pyrite too. So copper and pyrite. Copper and pyrite. Well, we didn't know either till Tony Buford asked the question. That's why I love it when you ask the question.
And chalcopper. I'll just give the whole list, alright?
Okay.
Since people are
Alexis is going to get the whole list. There's a lot of stuff in there.
It's commonly found as a chalcosite,
Chalcocite,
chalcopyrite,
bornite,
enargite, and pyrite, and other sulfides. Are
whole bunch
commonly
of
found.
things. Are you not seeing Becky Bowman? Who doesn't see you? I see you.
We see you, Becky.
I see you. I don't always, like, sometimes it's hard because I have to look at the camera, so it's hard for me to look at the feed and the camera, but I try to kind of split my time, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's interesting. Skylar Perry said on Montana Cobalite you see a lot of copper. Who knew? I mean, this is part of why I love this gem sale, because we learn, we ask questions, we find more information, compare and contrast, like, you know, Cobalite from Peru versus Cobalite from Montana. It is, though, a very hard to find stone, and especially in larger pieces. My first piece of Cobalite was about yay big, and I paid $30 for it. It was a little tumble, and that was 15 years ago, maybe? I'm trying to think of exactly where I was when I got that piece. It was about 15 years ago. Lost my Cobalite virginity. Okay, these are 2.5-inch hearts. I have 22 of them. So keep that price of my little tumble, that $30 tumble in mind. These are $84, which is an amazing value for Cobalite. And if I got one, I would put it like that and meditate, because it is all third eye. And what's really cool, and I like knowing that there's copper in it, because I've always felt it's super buzzy on your third eye. When you get yours, put it on your third eye, you'll see it's super buzzy. Like, even I probably can't leave it here very long because it makes me feel like my skull's vibrating. But the buzziness now, I feel like I understand it better because of the copper. The amount of copper in it would be very conductive of energy. And that probably explains, at least for me, why I've always felt super buzzy with it. Some people don't like how buzzy it is. But my thing is, like, if you're trying to enhance your intuition, don't you want to be a little buzzed? That's the quote of the day. Don't you want to be a little buzzed? I mean, not in general, but if you're trying to get all psychic and yet you don't want to be buzzed, like, I kind of don't get that. So it's a good one for right here when you're meditating, if you can take it. It doesn't make your skull shake too much. And congratulations, because that was a Tucson special. Are you? Yeah, Yasim said, copper junkie. I am too. I have a lot of copper at home. I even have copper on my wall at home as art. Just freeform copper pieces. Copper is magic. And copper really helps with pain. I'm sure a lot of you know that. But copper's conductive. It moves energy through. Pain is only stuck energy. So if you have pain in your, like, I use a copper wand on my shoulder because I have some calcium deposits in my shoulder. It causes some pain. Yeah, I love it. And you like to cook with copper? I love that too. People are talking about, I'm sure you've probably seen this too, with all the, like, chit chatter about viruses and stuff, drinking more out of copper mugs, like, you know, the Moscow Mule mugs. People are saying that they're buying those and just drinking their water or their kombucha or whatever out of it. It's interesting, right? Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
So yeah, I like the whole idea. And then copper, there's some very expensive, I don't use them because copper on my face I find irritating, but I bought a copper moisturizer once, and it was like a really bright blue cream that everybody was raving about, but for my face, my skin's really sensitive, so I have to be a little bit more careful than that. I love that. All right, well, congratulations. My right ring finger is labradorite. And this is coming later. to a future gem sale. That is a design that is cooking. And then this is the March Soul Shift ring. I love it so much I've started wearing it already. And then this is a ring that we had at sagegoddess.com before. All right, well, congratulations, my Covalite Heart winners. That was exciting too. What you got? I think we should too. Actually, let me, I have something kind of up my sleeve a little bit.
Ooh,
Okay. I love Tennessee, and I have friends who live in Nashville. I've been to Nashville. I love Nashville. I love the South in general, but part of my heart is in Tennessee. My heart goes out to residents who have been really going through it in the last 24 hours with the storm that came through. There was loss of life. I've been just holding space for all of those weather conditions to ease and for everyone to be safe. And so, do you live in Nashville? How are you doing today, Angela Cox? Oh, and Katie Marie used to live in Bristol. Don't you just love Tennessee? My heart. When I woke up this morning to that news, like, it makes me teary to think about it now. Because that storm hit, people were asleep, you know what I mean? It's like there wasn't even really time to prepare. Amy's cousin's house was wiped out. Oh, my heart. So I chose an item for today's sale as a second charity item. And whoever wins this beautiful labradorite Buddha necklace, all the proceeds of your purchase today are going to go to, my team and I are going to find the best local charity to support victims of the storm over the last day, and we're going to donate your purchase directly to that organization in your name. So I think that's kind of a cool thing. So this is a secondary charity item. One of the things I love is this particular piece of labradorite is all golden green, and it is a hand-carved Buddha. It's open on the back, all done in sterling silver. This is a Starborn piece, which is my favorite carvers, because they just do such an incredible job. Isn't that beautiful? I kind of like having it next to my Be Kind. So if you are a lover of Tennessee too, I don't think you ever even have to go to Tennessee to love it. The energy of the place is just so strong. This particular piece, the retail value is $199. Our price is $149. And like I said, whoever chooses this piece, all of that $149 is going to go to a local charity for residents of Tennessee who lost homes or loved ones in the storm overnight. Isn't that cool? So we'll let you know who won, and then like I said, that donation is going to be made in your name, and thank you. It's a beautiful way for you to receive something meaningful and elegant, and of course the Buddha represents enlightenment and wisdom and transformation, and I think like all of those energies are, and peace, and those are the energies that I would want to send to everybody who was affected by that storm today. So thank you for participating in that with me. I did not know that, Janet. She lived in Tennessee for 11 years. I know the damage is really bad. If any of you who are local know of a charity that you think we should donate to that is helping local folks right now on the ground, please feel free to recommend one. You know, obviously we're going to put our heads together and try and find a good organization from our perspective. But since some of y'all are local, we would love to know where you would send those funds, and so we can find a place. We want to get that donation out to them as quickly as possible. So thank you. Did Christy get it?
Yes.
Ah, congratulations, Christy, and thank you. You're getting a beautiful piece. I mean, truly beautiful. And you're also helping a lot of people by doing that too. Yay. Wendy's asking if all of the amethyst cathedrals are gone.
Yep.
Those are gone, and congratulations to everybody. Thanks, Brandy. We really do love you. We love you there in Tennessee. Our hearts just went out to you today. In addition to this, just please know you're in our prayers, holding you and your loved ones safe, and just wishing for all first responders and that everyone on the ground is safe too, and that everything can be repaired and restored as soon as possible for all of you. We love you. And thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Angela knows a place that runs a shelter home for wolves. If we don't do that this time, that would be a cool one, Angela, for us to know about. Maybe you can send a note in to my support team, just so we can flag the name of it, because I'm a huge wolf lover. And so I would like to support that organization myself. And so even if we end up going with something different for this one, I would love to know. Okay. Why do they call them cathedrals? It's a great question. Because they're kind of, they're rounded on the top and flat on the bottom. And I think that somebody thought that looked like a church. And their infinite wisdom. I don't know if I agree, but it's like what everybody calls them, and so that's what we call them too. They should just call them rad caves. It's not as sexy though as cathedral. They want to know who won the Amethyst Cathedrals. Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah, I can tell them.
Let's tell you. I'm ready for that too.
C. Hewitt and Lena Lockhart.
C. Hewitt, Lena Lockhart. These are the winners of the Amethyst Cathedrals. Congratulations.
Deborah S. and Sarah V.
Deborah S. and Sarah V.
Dot Rhodes and Sarah L.
Dot Rhodes and Sarah L.
SB and Tammy T.
SB and Tammy T. Congratulations. Those are going to beautiful homes. They will be out to you soon. I would love to see them where you put them. Because what I will tell you is an Amethyst Cathedral will transform a room. I have been really blessed over the last 5.5 years to have one person helping me with my children. She's an incredible teacher, and she's just a part-time nanny for me, but she does an amazing job. And that's all she wanted for Hanukkah this year. So I gave her a little mini one for her room. And I taught her how to put the Play-Doh on it and put the tea light on it. And it was like completely changed her room.
Aww.
I know, they're super cute. So you don't have to have a big one to have that effect, but these ones are like jumbo. So we're happy for you.
Faceted quartz ones.
Oh yeah. And where are these?
Line number 13.
Okay. All right, these are single terminated Vogels, everyone. They are, ooh, you gotta be careful. I almost really poked myself there. You gotta really be careful. These are 6.5 to 7 inch. These are single terminated Vogels, which honestly work just as well as double terminated Vogels. The benefit, and if you're in Crystal Masters, by the way, if you're new, I teach an online class in crystal healing called Crystal Masters. It's super affordable. It's $30 a month for our class. And I just finished teaching them about single and double terminated wands in February. In April, I'm going to be teaching you energetic extraction, how to remove energy from the body, like pain, with a wand. The single and double terminated wands work similarly. The benefit of a double terminated Vogel is that it allows you to send and receive energy. So it's more of a channeling piece, whereas this is sort of, think of that as a dead end in a way, right? You have to, this is not gonna send and receive energy. It's only going to allow you to remove energy and basically extract it, but you can't conduct energy with it. So you end up needing two tools. That's why I prefer a double terminated Vogel for that. If you're only extracting energy, or here's the other reason you want this instead of a double term. In a perfect world, you have a single term and a double term, because this doubles as a massage tool. So you can be extracting energy and then moving energy with the rounded end, and extracting and moving, and extracting and moving. And so during class, I'm going to be teaching you how to use both types. The ability to extract and move makes for a more seamless crystal healing session. You're not having to swap tools. You don't have to go get a massage wand and then get your Vogel, and then a massage wand and then your Vogel. You have 2 in 1. So that's a quick explanation of why you would want this tool as opposed to a double terminated. Or in a best case scenario, you have both. We couldn't find these anywhere, so I don't know. I don't know what other people charge for a 7-inch single term quartz Vogel. Isn't it beautiful? Even the termination is faceted all the way around. Isn't that gorgeous? So our price is $149. I have 13 of them. I think it's a pretty great price. These are all hand faceted all the way around. Isn't that gorgeous? So again, extracting and moving, extracting and moving. And it's amazing how you can move energy in the body. Like if you were here and your back wasn't feeling good, I would get on you and move that stuff around. It's amazing how much, it doesn't look like a super powerful tool for moving, but you can really, the massage that you can give to someone with a tool like this, as opposed to just using your knuckle or your elbow. You know, when I was first doing body work, I thought it was better to use my elbow if somebody really wanted more deep tissue. But I almost never do anymore because you can really get in there and move it around. Giving you a full demonstration, but it is really helpful. Really, really helpful. Scout's like, does someone want to donate one to her? Are you looking for a sugar crystal daddy? In life, I always had to be my own sugar daddy. I never really got a sugar daddy. I'm kind of okay with that. You know how some people like want to be rescued and I like to buy my own jewelry. Some people like, no, I want my partner to buy my jewelry. I'm like, nope, I want to buy all my own stuff. I want to pick out my own stuff. I am my sugar daddy. It's really true. I know a lot of people who are really like, one day I'm going to find somebody and he's going to buy me all these things. And I'm like, really? Yeah, see, Sophia wanted to buy that sugar crystal daddy. What's a sugar daddy? I know. I don't know. Dave's great. I mean, Dave does buy me things. We're not super gifty with each other. Like we don't do birthday presents. We do a Christmas gift for each other each year, but we don't really do birthday presents, and we do like dinner and champagne and stuff for Valentine's Day, but we're not super gifty with each other. But you know, that's because he knows if I really want something, I will find a way. That's right. Now, if somebody wants to cook for me, I'll take that all day long. That's my kind of sugar daddy. As I sit here with my wand in my lap. I know. Okay, take that away from me before I hurt myself. Congratulations if you got one of those, by the way. Yeah, no, seriously, honestly, the only thing I'm missing in my life, truly, is a good chef. Just any chef, just food. I'm missing food. If I had more food in my life, you really wouldn't hear me complain. Is that a foodie daddy? I want that. When I see women who are like, oh, my husband just cooked a 3-course meal, and I'm always like, I don't have that. But he's good in so many other ways. Oh, you guys are so funny. No, he doesn't cook. But that's okay. He has other gifts. Oh, I love these generators so much. If you don't buy these, that's okay, because I'll take them all home. I really do love these generators so much. This is red aventurine, which is technically, did you know, fast fact about aventurine, this is why I love to teach you. Aventurine is quartz. Green aventurine is green quartz. Peach aventurine is peach quartz. Yellow aventurine is golden quartz. Red aventurine is red quartz. It is a silicon dioxide based mineral. Okay, Hope is going to loan Joe to me, so I'm good. I see the meals sometimes on Facebook that you guys prepare for your kids. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I'll get right in line behind those kids with my plate in my hand. Sometimes I see you guys cooking things like, oh, here's what's in my Instant Pot. And I'm like, there isn't shit in my Instant Pot right now. Okay, so yes, red aventurine is red quartz. Which is why, so you might look at that and go, kind of looks like red jasper, except you can tell it's not. And what I love about these pieces, these were from Tucson, as are most of the items in the show. They're kind of this mix of red and peach in shades I've never seen before. So these are like peach red aventurine generators. So I have 3 different sizes. This is the small. This is the medium. And that's the large. I only have one of him. Isn't that gorgeous? And you can see how peachy, golden, red-ish. Isn't it gorgeous? Beveled on the bottom. See that line? That's somebody who cares about how they carved your stone. because they don't have to do that. It's actually an additional step. I always look for it. I rarely buy generators that aren't bevel because I like knowing that whoever carved it cared about what they were doing and wasn't just trying to, finish the job. Okay, the small, these are really hard to find. The closest we could come to finding one was about 4 inches, 3.5 to 4 inches. It was $50. These are 8 inches. So I have 34 of this size. Our original price on these was $149. Our price is $119 for the small. The 8.5 to 9 inch is $149 for the medium. And then the big one, this one, is $499 for the biggest red aventurine generator apparently that exists in the world. We couldn't find anything. There was nothing at Tucson like this. There's nothing online like this. Isn't it beautiful? So this is magnified grounding. Honestly, put this somewhere, and every day when you get home, just go and put your hands around it. It's raising a frequency of grounding. Can you imagine creating a grounding grid with this in the middle? It's quartz-based, right? So this is a perfect center of a grid. Grounding grid, protection grid, root chakra grid, right? Because root chakra is all about feeling safe, feeling like you belong, feeling like you're home, you're connected, you're in your body, right? And feeling grounded is really important for empaths because we're floating all the time. Aren't they beautiful? Did anybody buy the large?
We don't know.
Okay. The large is really, I mean, they're all beautiful. The large, it's crazy. It's crazy for me, I'll tell you. I'm still in love with what I do. I still love crystals as much as I did when I started. And it's crazy for me to see something and know that this might be the biggest one there is.
Tammy Trombley got the large.
Tammy got the large. I'm really happy for you. It's a cool thing to say, you know what, Tammy? I've been around the block for almost a decade at every major gem show in the U.S. And I think this is the biggest red aventurine generator there is. And you have it. Like, that's so cool.
It's really, really cool.
But even if you got a small or a medium, I had never seen red aventurine this size. And like I said, look online. The only size that we could even find that was close is a skinny one that was 4 inches. I mean, nowhere near what you guys got tonight.
Goodness.
I know. It was on the sequin. So congratulations. Those are beautiful. No bloodstone yet, but we're getting there.
We have it.
We're getting there.
I've never seen
Oh,
a Malachite Mary.
Malachite Mary.
Actually, I've never seen a Malachite Mary, but I've definitely never seen one this big. I'll
Okay,
hold
you're
this
gonna hold
for
it?
you.
Okay.
It's heavy. Hello, everyone.
Malachite Mary.
Good. Or actually, I think oh, there we go.
Seems weird to dance for Mary, but you know, she likes it. Malachite Mary. Let's give you the up and down. I'm going to turn her slightly toward you so that you can see. Is that... Sorry for all my stuff here. So you can see her. This is the base. And you can kind of, from my hand for size, right? So you can see how substantial she is. She is carved from a single piece of malachite. Isn't that incredible? She's even carved on the back. Isn't that beautiful? Like, just as an art piece, right? Just to appreciate that. One continuous piece of malachite. Feels weird to have her back to you, doesn't it? So I'm going to place her here. She's going to do the show with me from right there. Okay. There's only one Malachite Mary. We didn't know how to price her. Because there's no Malachite Marys in the world. Not ones that are almost 2 feet tall, which she is. And to be carved from one continuous piece of malachite is pretty crazy. The base is one piece, and then Mary is a separate piece. She's very heavy. She is 2,600. And honestly, she could be 5,000. She could be 10,000. Like, I don't know. You probably could sell her if you wanted to for more than that. And that includes your shipping. Again, it would probably cost at least $50 to ship her to you. So if you feel like you want to bring her into your home, she's here. Isn't she incredible? I know. Mary is very important to me. Mary has always been important to me. I was raised Christian, not Catholic, but my introduction to Mary was very early in my life. And I have a Mary statue in my crystal room. I still pray the rosary. I feel so connected to Mary. I find her to be very comforting. And to me, she represents the ultimate sacrifice that we make for our faith, right? In so many ways. And so I don't even think you have to be Christian to appreciate Mary. I have a lot of friends who are not Christian and still feel this really strong connection to her energy, and I think that's a beautiful thing. I actually think that's something that Mary would celebrate, truly. Who got that one? Did Hope get that one? Hope! Malachite Mary. You are, and that's another thing I can say for sure. I've never seen a Malachite Mary in my life. To my knowledge, you are the only one in the world to have one. And I really am asking if you can show me a picture of where you put it, because I would really love to see. And I can just imagine her with candles around her, and I mean, she will be the most beautiful centerpiece of whatever area or place in your home or your sacred space you put her. I'm so excited for you. I know, it's very divinely guided. That makes me feel really, really happy. And such an Avalon connection. Beautiful. Gives me chills up my spine. Somebody was asking if we can see her. Andrea Jones, we see you. We see you. Congratulations, Hope. Mwah. Isn't she beautiful? Absolutely incredible. We're so happy for you.
I'm going to come around and get her out.
Okay. So sweet. Makes me emotional. I know. Yeah, she has to have flowers around her. She has to have candles around her. She has to have... Can you imagine putting like a rosary or a mala around her neck? I love how Alexis kind of cradled her out of here. Did you see that? She was like, and I will hold the Mary. Yeah, we're all kind of Mary fans around here, I think. Like I said, I don't even think you have to be Christian to really love that energy. And for a lot of people in my life and in my community who lost their mother or had a challenging relationship with their mother, they've found a lot of comfort in Mary, because she's all of our mother. You know what I mean? She holds that space. Congratulations to you. All of the Tucson Insiders are going out today. I just signed all of your letters. When we do the Tucson Insiders, I always write you a letter. And so I signed all of those letters today. For sure, for sure. Everybody loves your hair, Alexis.
Thank you, everyone.
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Thank you.
You rock whatever color you have, but I do like this one.
It was supposed to be teal, so I'm going back in a couple weeks to get another layer of dye slapped on there. But for now, it's very fun. I love green. Green is my favorite color, but I was going for teal.
You could always add it to your shampoo and just be doing it on them in the meantime. Yeah.
She's gonna do it free of charge.
Is she? Well, that's nice. Yeah. So her color's morphing.
It's bothering her more than it's bothering me. I'm fine with it, but
I don't even bleach my hair anymore, and my color still holds because I'm gray now. And so I stopped bleaching my hair like 2 years ago, and it still holds the purple and the red. So I'm really into gray hair. I'm finding that it's saving me a lot of damage to my hair. Okay. All right. Nika selenite. Okay. Have you ever been to Chihuahua, Mexico? It is a state in Mexico. Not the dog, but the dog is named after the state. In Chihuahua, Mexico, there is a mine called the Nika mine, N-A-I-C-A. And in my opinion, the Nika mine produces the highest vibrational selenite on the planet. The only thing that's ever come close, and if you got some when I had it, the Poseidon Temple selenite from Greece is close to the vibration of this. But the Nika selenite is crazy. I love Mexico too. I'm a fan. It's one of my favorite places in the world to visit. So in Chihuahua, there's the mine. And the Nika mine, have you seen the pictures online? Somewhere we have the pictures here in the shop. Have you seen the pictures of the selenite mine online where like you can see the miners inside and they're like this big because they're standing on top of these massive, I mean, stories tall bars of selenite. So the Nika mine is so hot inside that humans can only be in there with special equipment for a few minutes to an hour at a time. It is so hot. But it's that level of heat and humidity that causes the selenite to grow. Where are these on the sheet, Alexis? Okay. We have 3 different sizes for you, by the way. So this is,
Line number 40.
not only is this the lowest priced Nika selenite you're going to find online, it's some of the last. So a few years ago, the Nika mine closed because the Mexican government stopped paying to pump out the water. The bottom of the Nika mine is now covered in boiling water. The crystals have to have humidity to grow, but the water level is now higher than a human being, so no humans can enter the mine. The Mexican government would have to pay to pump out the water in order for humans to be able to go back in and access it, and they haven't decided to do that yet. I'm hoping in my lifetime they will do it, but in any case, we have a few pieces left of Nika. These were the last pieces from someone who has collected the Nika, and so this is old inventory. This isn't new stock, but we were able to get these pieces in Tucson and bring them home. Selenite is clear white light. You find selenite in Greece, you find it in Mexico, and it is absolutely one of the most clearing and cleansing and purifying minerals, but it never needs to be cleared. It doesn't hold a vibration, and it's very powerful that way. Most minerals have to be cleared. Like if you have this and then I come and touch it, usually you have to smudge it or something like that. You don't have to clear your selenite, which is pretty cool. No, well, so here's the cool thing, April. And this is what, and people ask me that question all the time because selenite is water soluble, right? Where the crystals grow is above that water line, but that water has to be there to produce the humidity, right? Humidity is moisture. So the water is not covering the crystals. There's a depth of water at the bottom of the mine, and the temperature is so high that the water boils and creates this humidity that propels and also that, creates the mineral kind of soup in which these selenite crystals grow. But yes, if you placed this in a bowl of water and waited, it would disintegrate. Isn't that interesting? Nature has such a balance, right? Like these crystals need water to grow, and yet if you submerge them in water, they disintegrate. It's fascinating, the whole conundrum, right? I know, it's really different, and it's etched. So Nika selenite, do you see all these little lines? These are like hallmarks of Nika selenite. It's how you can tell Nika from the others. It's got this like kind of smooth texture to it, and then all of this etching or plating on it. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so this is the size small. This is 4 to 5 inches. The retail price on this, anywhere from $150 to $180. Our price is $111 for a small piece of Nika selenite. Well, this is small. It's not that small. This is the medium. Retail price is about $225. Our price $166. I have 16 of the small. I have 10 of the medium. We don't have any more Nika, by the way. This is it. I kept one piece. Like in the building, this is all the Nika. So if you want Nika, this is it. And like I said, I hope that at some point they'll be able to bring more. We just don't know when, where, how, why. But like I said, do your homework. I mean, you'll find, I believe this is the lowest price online. This is large Nika, retail value between $250 to $295 online. Our price, $222. And I have 10 of the large. And that's all she wrote. Isn't that beautiful? For that energy. I swear you can feel it, you know? And there's that etching I was showing you. Isn't that cool? It's like 1,000 little lines. It's almost like Lemurian quartz. But over here, it's the coolest thing, you guys. I don't know if I can show you because my camera's like good, but it's not that good. It almost looks like fingerprints right here. Do you see that? I mean, the tiniest little micro etching. It's an amazing mineral. I'm excited for you to receive it. Congratulations to those of you who are getting them. Really cool, right? And it's fun to teach you about it too. And then what will happen is one day when they do open the Mycanine, the Nicamine, we'll all celebrate. Like, oh my God, it's open, they're mining again. I know, it's so cool, isn't it? So congratulations to you guys. I know, even the mica is beautiful. It's got gray, silver mica on the top. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, look at that. It's like an ice castle. So we may never get inside that mine, but I feel like the energy of that place lives on in these beautiful pieces. Okay. Which one is that one?
It's all like
Oh yeah. Okay. This is a very, very, very special wand. It has a shaman portal on it, and I'll explain that in just a minute. It is one of the clearest clear quartz wands from Brazil I've ever seen. It's a single terminated. This is a natural termination here. This is what they call a shaman portal. Okay, this is where another quartz point was growing over this crystal, and it left its little imprint. And the legend goes that if your portal is deep enough, and this one is, that it could hold water, right? Like if you poured water there, it would hold it. That actually is a portal that you can enter and then experience shamanic journey with. So, because when in shamanic journey, it's always good if you enter the spirit realms through a portal. Some people do it through a tree, some people do it through a crystal, some people do it through their own body or their own energy system. That one has a shaman portal on the front that is absolutely magnificent. And then look at the translucency. It is, as far as we could find, the clearest, longest, most beautiful Brazilian quartz point. And that is a scanner. If you can see my fingerprint through it, that's what we call water clear or eye clear. And you can use that to scan the body and look for disease and illness, which is interesting. We'll be learning about scanning, body scanning in Crystal Masters this year. But you can't buy it because I'm giving it away. One of you needs this. One of you needs, can you imagine? You could like wire wrap that. One of you needs a very beautiful, very translucent crystal with a shaman portal for your journey work. One that you can use to scan, to see, to visualize. So if you feel connected to it, just say yes, and I'm going to choose a winner. The retail value of this crystal is $199. Isn't she gorgeous? I know. You should make something out of this if you get it. Wrap leather around it, make it into a wand. Isn't it beautiful? It is, yeah. So if you need love, light, magnification, clarity, healing, all of those things, oh yeah. It's a quartz shaman's wand. That is the absolute truth. Okay. I'm feeling that feeling. Oh, I feel where this wants to go. You know what, Aaron Elliott? Aaron Elliott. I felt it as soon as I saw your name. And then before I even looked at your comment, Aaron, and her comment is, I'm going through my Reiki Master training right now. Of course you are. This is your master tool. This would be a beautiful, like I can almost see you drawing the symbols with this tool and using it to scan and to move energy through the field. So Erin, congratulations on completing your master's training soon, and this is your graduation gift from the universe. And I hope that it serves you really well in your practice. I'm honored to send this on its way to you. Isn't that cool? I know, it makes my soul happy. Congratulations to you, Erin. Enjoy, 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 and good health. And may everyone that you work with benefit from its beauty too. Aho, that was a good one. Nothing else quite like that either in our collection. We thought it was really special. Okay. Oh, it's that time, y'all. Surprise baskets. Did Erin see that she won? Hope so. Yay.
Do you want me to go get you some more?
No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Yeah. There's some days where I need kombucha. What was that?
She did see.
Did she? Okay, good. Yay! Congratulations, Erin. We're happy for you. Okay. Our surprise baskets. What line is that today?
That is line number 1. It's always the first thing we put on the sheet now.
I feel so stupid when I ask her what line it is. It's literally the first line.
No, it's okay.
Okay, that's fine. This is sacral chakra. So my soul shift students have just been through the ringer with me. In February, our focus was the sacral chakra because it's my belief that you really can't be healthy or whole without an active sacral chakra. So I taught them how to unblock their sacral chakra, wrote a lot about it for them. We did some meditations and some different exercises to open the sacral chakra and align it and balance it. And so the way our surprise baskets work, we have 25 of them. They're $100 a piece. They are worth $200 a piece. This one is missing one of the gemstones. That's the only thing. So we'll pretend that there's 2 gemstone specimens because there usually is. In this one, there's only 1. And then, so what you get is 3 perfumes, 2 candles, 2 smudge options, 2 larger gemstone pieces. This is a carnelian sphere. And then there's one that should be here. And then you get a gemstone set as well. This one has yellow aventurine, Shiva lingam, tiger's eye, and peach aventurine, which are all great sacral chakra. A little bit of solar plexus medicine in there too. And you get flash tattoos as well, which are, as you know, because I've always got them on, my favorite things that we make. And so we have 25 sex baskets. Maybe you need a sex basket. If you don't know what the sacral chakra is, by the way, it's your energetic house of passion and sensuality, but also creativity. And so when your sacral chakra is blocked, you feel uninspired, you feel disconnected, you don't feel as sexy as you used to. When it's active, you're like, yes, I want to create, I want to grow, I want to hit it. When it's overactive, you become a danger to your friends and family. You shapeshift into a cheetah or a
Cheetah.
I don't know, what's a really sexy animal that you could shapeshift into? Like a boa constrictor?
I picture a boa because it's all like all slippery.
You don't want to be overactive. People shouldn't feel like you're going to attack them at any moment, right? But you don't want to be underactive either and be sitting in a corner somewhere. So you got to be somewhere right in the middle where things are moving in a good way. Cougar, panther, a sex kitten. See, you might shapeshift into a sex kitten.
Black panther.
A black panther.
Sexy sloth.
No, I'm gonna say no to that. I haven't met a lot of sexy sloths. I think I dated one once.
A sexy sloth.
Well, I think he wanted to be sexy. I dated this guy once, and I swear to God, like, I don't know what I was thinking. It was very short-lived. He moved really slowly, and I'm a double fire sign. Like, if you're super slow, it will not last with us, because I can't. I have mild ADHD, and I'm a double fire sign. Like, he moved very slowly, and he talked slowly, and he kind of thought slowly, too. Wasn't a good match for me.
When someone
Lisa Blair says it sounds like her ex. He was cute though. I mean, I was willing, you know, there was a time in my life where if you were cute, I'd be willing to put up with some stuff. But slow is hard for me.
Shall we announce some Nika selenite winners?
Let's announce that. Here, you can have a sex basket.
You can have 6 bottles.
Ooh,
Well, I don't know
these
if
are
these
really
are
sex bottles now.
Okay.
Spirit bottles?
You can have that 6 bottles.
Yeah, see, Chris is saying that she needs to work on the sacral. A lot of us, and here's the thing, the sacral comes and goes. Some parts of your life, it's like great, right? And then, you know, when you're ovulating or if you're going through puberty, obviously the sacral is really happening. But then menopause is like, shh. Okay.
All right.
Sacral winners, Nika winners.
Nika winners.
Okay.
The small went to Crystal F and C Hewitt.
Okay, Crystal F and C Hewitt for small Nika selenite. Congratulations.
Chrissy Y and Christine G.
Chrissy Y and Christine G.
Marcus T and Lee M G.
Marcus T and Lee M G.
Roslyn E and Nadia G.
Roslyn E and Nadia G. Congratulations.
Cindy Colemiller and Hilda P.
Cindy Cole Miller, Hilda P.
Tiffany Thompson and SB.
Tiffany Thompson and SB.
La Luna Reiki and Denora R.
That's Michelle and Denora R. Congratulations.
Mandy W and Heather L.
Mandy W and Heather L. Heather L. Congratulations.
Phoenix Rising and Leah Romaine.
Phoenix Rising and Leah Romaine.
Jackie C and Denise D.
Jackie C and Denise D.
Britt K and Janine Z.
Britt K and Janine Z.
Becky B and Tammy T.
Becky B, Tammy D.
Cindy N and Lori B.
Cindy N and Lori B.
And large went to Hilda P and Sarah L.
Okay, these are the large now. Hilda P and Sarah L.
Tammy T and Nicole F.
Tammy T, Nicole F. Congratulations.
Janet P and Aaron E.
Janet P and Aaron E.
Cindy Nolan and Ruby G.
Cindy Nolan and Ruby G. Okay.
Jinx.
Jinx. Ruby Jinx. I like it. It's kind of catchy.
It is. SB and Anna B. Or SB and Anna B.
SB and Anna B for the large Nika selenite. And Kristen is asking, is there anything left?
We will go over that later.
Okay, we'll tell you. They're still working behind the scenes. Are there any Nika selenites left?
Oh, no. Not
Okay.
Nika Selenites.
No Nika selenite right now. Congratulations. I know. We will let you. So Ruby Cornet is asking too, if there are additional items, we'll let you know in about half an hour what's left.
Right.
Okay.
Well, we've kind of changed our process because it's difficult to track that.
That's true.
So the additional items are always posted on the event page after the live sale.
But we can tell them if there is anything, though, right? Maybe not what it is,
Yes.
but we can tell you if there is anything
Yes.
left. Okay.
We can.
So we'll let you know in half an hour if there are any items left, and then what is left is going to go onto the event page, and you can comment sold on the event page, and we'll still capture your request. Okay, so that's the new way of doing it because otherwise it's really hard for the girls, the ladies. Okay. Yeah, we will try. Kendall's asking for more of the large cathedrals. We certainly will. Okay. Where are we going? Oh, we're going to the skull site bottles. Okay. These are... Okay, this is crazy. I only have 2 of these. So this is going to be like quick on your toes. Okay. This is scolecite. I got 2 of these perfume bottles in Tucson. Can you believe that? The cap is scolecite. The bottle is scolecite. I'm going to hold up a piece of white paper so I think it'll be easier for you to see the stone. See that little modeling on the bottom there? That's how you know it's scolecite. Scolecite is a white mineral. It's a member of the zeolite family, and it's also a member of what's known as the Synergy 12. Scolecite is the astral travel stone. It's really good for working with the Akashic records, if you're familiar with the Akashic records, or what some people call the cosmic library. It's sort of the living energetic record of everything that's ever happened, is happening now, and will ever happen in our galaxy. So and there are people who are very gifted at accessing the Akashic records. They tend to work with scolecite when they do that. I have 2 of these bottles. As far as I know, there's nothing like this out there in the world. Aren't they beautiful? So I don't even have a retail value to tell you. I think these are worth probably about $600. because a hand-carved scolecite anything is expensive, especially a perfume bottle. I asked the man who made these why he didn't make more, and he said he tried and they all broke. These were the only two that he was able to complete intact. Scolecite is not an easy material to carve. And so these are not fragile, but like getting them to the actual place. The cap is bezeled. I don't know if you can see that. Isn't that beautiful? Like all the way around on the top and the sides, it's all, I meant beveled, not bezeled. It's all beveled. Aren't they gorgeous? And this is coming with a free bottle of my Synergy 12 perfume, which has one note for each of the Synergy 12 stones in it. It's one of our customers' favorite perfumes, and so this is your gift. I have 2 of these. They are $299 for the bottle and the perfume. And like I said, I would imagine I expected them to be twice that much. So I'm really excited for anybody who, I mean, there were $1 million perfume bottles at the Tucson Gem Show. I posted a picture of one of them if you saw. I would still choose this over those $1 million bottles because of the vibration of this particular mineral. Now you can put whatever you want inside. You can put, you know, essential oils in it, whatever you choose. But I think it's kind of cool to put a perfume in here, which is why we're sending you the Synergy 12, that has a little bit of this energy of this stone already in it. The intention of it, the energy of it. So enjoy that one. Isn't that beautiful? I know, they are so incredibly beautiful. The most beautiful gemstone bottle I think we've ever brought you in all of this time. And we'll let you know who got those. I'm really excited to see. Okay, I get to teach you.
This is one of my favorites of the night.
Yeah, I love sacerate too. Now, it's a great question. Ariel Jordan asked, is scolecite for self-sabotage? That is scapolite. It sounds very similar. Different country of origin. So scolecite comes from India. Scapolite comes from Africa. Most scapolite comes from Tanzania. Like the pieces that we had in the shop this week are Tanzanian. And so scapolite, S-C-A-P-O-L-I-T-E, is the mineral that you work with to avoid self-sabotage. Scolecite is an upper chakra mineral for accessing ancient wisdom and celestial wisdom too in the Akashic records. I give it to you. Yeah. No, I'm glad you asked. And sometimes like it's easy to kind of like when the names are so close and the metaphysical properties, it's kind of easy to flip-flop them. So always ask. I'm happy to clarify it for you. Because I love you to know what you're working with and what the properties are, and also the locality too, which I think makes a difference. Okay, these are called saussurite. S-A-U-S-S-U-R-I-T-E, saussurite. Named for Horace de Saussure, who was a Swiss explorer who discovered saussurite. So it's actually saussurite, named after Horace de Saussure, who was the one who found it. Saussurite, can you grab my notebook from me really quick? I wrote down in case I forgot what the 4 minerals are. It's epidote, chlorite, zoisite, and biotite. I found these in Tucson. I screamed a little because if you remember, I had saussurite little bra stones for you. Do you remember that? Not that long ago, actually.
Huh?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. The largest size is still under $200. The small size, the bra stones were like $20 or $30 for a piece that size. I was able to get these small pillars. I have 27 of these for $99. You could cut a dozen of your own bra stones out of it if you wanted to. Okay, but before you shop, let me teach you. This is probably the most powerful life force stone I could give you. Even more powerful than ruby kyanite, even more powerful than ruby zoisite. If you have depression, severe depression or anxiety, I was even saying when I was teaching about this would be good for someone who is feeling extremely depressed. Maybe even having sort of suicidal ideation. You know, when you get to that point where it's just like, I don't know if I want to go on. Epidote manifests. Zoisite raises the life force. Chlorite is a physical healer, and biotite creates an open channel through the meridians in the body. So this is literally like, it's like a battery pack. And there's no other mineral in the world that creates that configuration of the zoisite with the epitode and the biotite and the chlorite. It's the only place that you find that configuration of those 4 minerals. Pretty cool, right? So when I found this, that's why I got those bra stones. I'm like, everybody needs this. You put some sausarite with some lepidolite, that's going to balance. You added maybe some hypersthene. That's going to balance your brain. It's going to help you feel a little bit more optimistic, a little more happy. Not that happiness is always the goal, but you know what I mean? Just to feel more like plugged in to the juice of life. Sometimes you need a little extra support, especially this time on our planet. Yeah, kind of. Well, they're different shapes. So this is the small, almost 3 inches, 2 1/4 to 3 inches, 27 of these, $99. This is the medium, 4.5 inches. I have 10 of these for $129. We looked, we couldn't even find this online. And like I said, we bought this direct from the source in Tucson. So I don't even think this exists anywhere else. It's one of the collector's items tonight. And then the large, 5 inches, I have 14 of them, $179. Isn't that cool? To have something that really doesn't really exist anywhere else. So, and with a crystal like this, I would put this in the space where you spend the most time. This wouldn't be a bad one to have where you sleep. If you find that you can't sleep around it, because sometimes zoisite will have that effect. Remember the word zoisite. My daughter's name is Zoe. Life in Greek is zoe, right? Zoology is the study of life. And so zoisite is the stone of life. That's why I was saying zoisite in particular is one of those minerals where if you do know somebody who's extremely sad, extremely depressed, go with zoisite. You can't go wrong. And then zoisite grows with ruby, so sometimes that has an additional sort of life-boosting energy. Aren't they beautiful? Thank you for that, Phoenix Rising. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate it because I do sometimes have people who reach out and are just like, I need the big gun for this place in my life. And this is one of the big guns energetically, especially for depression and anxiety. So enjoy, everybody, and good luck. Very happy for you. Oh, yes. Come to me, Momo. I have 2 Momo wands tonight. So the meta wand is the double charm and the dragon wand is the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to show you both wands because they're very different. My friend Momo owns a business called Mercurius Designs, and once a year he makes wands. And I got to shop off the top. I picked my favorite ones. And so these are 2 of the wands that I brought home from Momo. And when he does these wands, I love them. He mixes metals with stones. He's like me, you know, he sort of like appreciates all the spiritual traditions. So he weaves in symbols from a lot of the different religious and spiritual traditions. So this is the dragon wand because it's got a dragon on it. And on the other end is a beautiful piece of really dark smoky quartz. This is not irradiated though, this is natural. Almost looks like smoky Lemurian to me. It's absolutely beautiful. Now there's a furba right here. So everything is done in copper and brass, and then he does these sterling silver charms on the front for all the different spiritual traditions. That's the symbol of Mercury, of course, because he's Mercurius. That is the furba, which removes negative energy. There is a piece of moldavite right there. There's also a piece of polished Libyan tektite. There is, I think that is star diopside right there. You can see the light play across the top of it. There's malachite there for divine feminine. Then you have a dragon. Do you see him? Winding all the way around the wand. There's the end of his tail right there. Then you have golden sheen obsidian for transmuting shadow energy. The pentacle or pentagram, which represents earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. You have a faceted smoky quartz on the front for protection and transmutation. You have the Eye of Horus for protection. What did I miss? I think I got it all. And the Ankh. The Ankh, which most people just say Ankh means everlasting life, but the Ankh actually to the ancient Egyptians meant more than that. It's the Ankh represents the union of the feminine with the masculine. And when you look at it, next time you look at an Ankh, you'll see that it's really the feminine receiving the masculine, and so it's a symbol of integration. Isn't this gorgeous? So this wand, the dragon wand, is $950. Isn't that gorgeous? He never repeats a wand. So any wand from Momo, I'm lucky enough to have 2 in my collection, and they are completely different. And then the second wand from Momo is called the Meta wand. And this one is double terminated in quartz. On the top, it's aura. You've got a beautiful aura quartz point with labradorite. There's your little Mercury symbol for communication. There's the Eye of Horus. You have a little frog. Now the frog is pure magic. If you suck on a frog here in Southern California, you might go for a ride, because we have magic toads here in Southern California. That's a story for another time. You have your magic toad, you have your pentacle on the front, you have a black druzy quartz star, you have Larimar, which is water magic, ocean magic, there's another pentagram there. You have rainbow moonstone cabochon, super gemmy rainbow moonstone. You have a large ankh right there. See how I told you it's the feminine receiving the masculine? And then you have moldavite. Look at that moldavite cabochon, you guys. Woo! Another furba for removing and detoxifying. And then you have quartz on this side. So this is a wand, because it's double terminated, that you can use, again, to activate grids, to send and receive energy, to balance the energy field. Isn't that beautiful? I actually haven't done the toad. I kind of don't want to, but a lot of my friends have done it, and it is a wild ride. So this wand is $825 for the Meta wand, the double terminated wand. Isn't it gorgeous? And those are the only 2 Momo wands in the show. I love magic wands. And they really do work. Again, for moving energy, you know, if you have pain, I'm going to teach my students next month, you open a portal and you send that energy out of your body, out of your energy field, out of your system, and then you replace it with white light. And it really is a powerful tool for healing. So congratulations. I know. I don't know. They extract the medicine from the toads, so the toads don't even know. You're not really sucking on them. Hopefully that's reassuring to you. I'm going to tell you, it's a weird thought. I think some people do suck on the toad, but if I was going to do it, I would insist on it being pre-extracted. All the fun that Momo gets us into when he attaches a toad to the top of his wand. Okay, I'll be honest with you. What I'm about to show you, my favorite thing of the whole show. Even if you didn't want any of them, I would say, great. They will all go home with me, except my sacral chakra is mildly overactive, so I don't really need this. But you're about to see my favorite thing of the whole show. And
They are line number.
oh yeah, I've got it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I have 22 pieces total, and that's it. These are garnet and orange kyanite. And this is what I was telling you earlier. I got myself a piece years ago. I thought I would never see it again. So I thought, well, that's just cool. I've got one of a kind. And then I saw them at Tucson this year, and I was like, oh my God. I'm going to show you on each piece. So this is the kyanite. Orange kyanite is the rarest color of kyanite. These are from Tanzania, by the way. And then each one of them has, do you see where my finger is right there? That is spessartine garnet. Again, here's the orange kyanite, spessartine garnet. Is that the coolest combination? On silver mica, by the way. They're absolutely magnificent. And so the orange kyanite is kind of the matrix, and then you see these little tiny, sort of like little balls of orange magic, and that is the spessartite garnet on the kyanite matrix. This is, without a doubt, I'm gonna sneeze. Maybe not. This is without a doubt the most powerful sacral stone combination you can work with. Spessartite garnet is all sex. It's sex drive, it's libido, it's desire, it's sensuality, and then orange kyanite balances the sacral chakra. It's the only stone that if you're overactive brings you back into balance, if you're underactive brings you back into balance. So I'm sure all my students are like, oh my God, like this is kind of the key to it all. And orange kyanite, like every time we've had it at Sage Goddess, it's like a little tiny piece. It's not that. You could take that and have some jewelry made, honestly. Isn't that a cool piece? I know. So, and by the way, when you get this, place it on your sacral chakra and lay down for a little while. That's all you have to do. Crystals work. They don't have to. I'm telling you right now, Pamela, lay down and that goes on your sacral. Your sacral chakra is between your ovaries or your testes and between your belly button and your cooter. I'm not going to draw you a picture, but now you know where it is. Okay. The small, this size, I have 9 of these. They don't exist anywhere, so I don't even know how to tell you what a comparable price would be. The small is $199. The medium is $219. The large is $249. I have 9 of the small, 5 of the medium, and 8 of the large, and that's it. Can you believe it? 22. Yeah, cooter is kind of a, is it a southern word? Oh, I thought it was a California word.
I thought for sure that would be a Southern California word.
Andrew, like, really? That makes me feel like an honorary southern girl saying, because I always say cooter. Even my daughter called it a cooter. Because it's just what we've always called it. I mean, I don't want to, gross you out, but anyway.
You're a regular Southern belle.
I know. How do they, I can't say it with a southern accent.
I don't know. I almost said Kuta.
Kuta?
I was like, that's definitely
that would be kind of a
Brit.
No, that's more of a British. I don't think the Brits call it I don't know what they call it. See, this is why the Sage Goddess gem sales are so exciting. You thought you were just here to learn about crystals. Oh yeah. So this is Cooter Magic for you. Isn't it beautiful? It's just like it's like a mountain of orange kyanite. Silver mica, by the way, is extremely balancing and harmonizing. That's the word the crystal healers use to describe silver mica. Balancing and harmonizing. What's really cool is it comes off on your fingers like glitter. Do you see it? You can actually grind this and wear it as eyeshadow. Not the coolest thing. It's mica. It looks like I walked through a little fairy village and it's all over my hands. It's kind of magical, isn't it?
Kimberly says cuter.
Cuter.
Would be the southern pronunciation.
Cuter.
That does sound southern. Thank you, Kimberly.
Cuter. It's my cuter. I don't even know what to say. What have we done? I don't know. Woo. Anyway, that was fun. And now you have my favorite stone. It really is my favorite stone. And my piece at home is in my kitchen, which might sound really weird, but I put it right in my kitchen where, like, I make food in the morning, I make food at night, right near the sink. Like, I see it all the time. And I put it there because it's like I just wanted to see it all the time. Cooter magic. Hashtag. Congratulations.
The
you guys.
sphere is laughing at our shenanigans.
Well, this sphere is laughing at our shenanigans, and they are funny.
Because we're hilarious.
It is kind of, those are kind of eyes, and that's kind of a mouth. I'm obsessed with this sphere. I think it's so absolutely beautiful. So this is Druzy Quartz with Agate Sphere. Isn't it beautiful? That's the bottom. There's that river of agate. And then look at that. It's like you can see all the way into that sphere. And it's coming with a clear quartz sphere stand. When you display it, you want to display it like that, because it's just like a river of quartz. I always have to stick my finger in. It's like a weird fetish I have, but like I have to know how deep I could get my finger in there. This is me in Tucson. I'm always surprised I don't get kicked out of places for doing this, but you can almost get your whole finger in there. Isn't that beautiful? So this is one of a kind. We only have one of these. It is 4.5 inches. Quartz magnifies energy. Agate attracts loving kindness to you. So this is magnified loving kindness, and it's $299 with the stand. Isn't that beautiful? It does look kind of naughty. It is feminine. Well, remember, blue agate is all creativity. Agate and chalcedony, which are partner stones, right? They grow together. I'm going to show you blue chalcedony in just a second. It's all creativity. It's actually a very powerful stone for the sacral chakra, but it's also powerful for the throat chakra. Expressing your creative gifts, harmonizing with your creative gifts. So here's what's cool about this. This is our other charity item for tonight. So whoever wins this, all $299 of your purchase are going to go to the charity of your choice. Because we try to choose our charity stones. We think about like the energy of the stone and what would be good to send to a charity. And we thought, well, magnified happiness and loving kindness, that's a really good charity stone, don't you think? So, so anyway, whoever wins this one, congratulations. And then all you have to do is let us know what charity you would like us to donate the money to. The donation happens in your name. If you're new, by the way, we don't take that as a tax write-off. It was really sweet. Nancy, who we donated money to feed her animals a couple of weeks ago, she's been so kind in offering to send the receipt, but we're not going to claim her. We're not going to claim the donation as a tax write-off. She's very kind to do that. But we genuinely do it in your name as a way of putting good energy back into the system. And if you ever want to know where we've donated, you can go to sagegoddess.com. Under the About Us section is our Gives Back page, and that is just a roster of all of the places that have benefited from our charity work through the gem sales and otherwise. So congratulations. And let us know where we can send your donation. Ooh, there's one orange kyanite left. One piece left of the ultimate sexy combination. So if you would like that, you can comment sold and we will set that aside for you as well. Yay! Who got the sphere? Do we know? The agate sphere?
This was Nadia Goldman.
I'm so happy for you, Nadia. It's a beautiful piece. And then just let us know where we can donate that $299 for you. And we'll look forward to seeing who's going to get blessed by that. Very, very good purchase. Okay. Some of you have been waiting for this. I understand. These are bloodstone Vogels that I'm very excited to show you.
Yep.
Okay. I have very few of these. I have 2 small. I have 1 medium. This is medium. Small is 5 to 5.5 inches. Medium is 5.5 to 6 inches. I have 2 large, 6.5 to 7 inches, and I have 1 extra large. No, 4 extra large. Bloodstone is a pain relief stone, and this Vogel, this shape, is for energetic extraction. This may be the best Vogel you buy. And I can't even get these made. I brought these home from Tucson. I have a connection to a gemstone supplier who has access to bloodstone rough. They can't make these for me, so I don't even know how to get more of these if I wanted to. So this is something very, very special. This is going to move quickly. The 5 to 5.5 inch is $159. The 5.5 to 6 inch is $179. I have 2 of these, 1 of these. The 6.5 to 7 inch, the large, is $199. I have 2 of those. And then the extra large, 7 to 7.5 inch, is $209. I have 4 of those. That's it. Aren't they beautiful? You can't go wrong because the small is not really that small. I mean, the small is actually perfect size for my hand. This is the size of Vogel that I prefer. So if you get the small, I think you're getting a perfectly wonderful tool. And then if you are the go big or go home type, then that's great too. And even the biggest one is $209, which is a really, really, really great price considering there's no way to even have these made. Pretty cool, right? You'll be so glad you have these, especially if you're in Crystal Masters. When we get to our extraction work next month, you're going to be like using that all the time. What's really cute side story about this, we were preparing today's sale, and Claire, who's my head of marketing, it was really cute. So we were going through all the items, and she was like, I really want a bloodstone Vogel.
You have to say it in her accent.
I can't. I'm not good at that.
I really want a bloodstone Vogel.
Did you hear it? Claire's South African, but she was born in the UK, so she has a British accent. And she never asks for anything. She's a huge Smoky Quartz fan, so she's got a huge Smoky Quartz from us. But it was so cute. She was just like, I want that. So we gave her one. Aren't they beautiful? I know. So congratulations, you guys. You know it's good when somebody on the staff is like, I want that. I need that. Give that to me. Okay. Bruce, so cute. She's like, I'll take any size. So we'll let you know who got those. Those were awesome.
Surprise bag winner?
Ooh, let's do surprise bag winners. Yay.
Okay, surprise bags went to Tiffany P. and Debbie M.
Tiffany P. and Debbie M. Congratulations.
Annette C. and Christy N.
Annette C. and Christy M.
Jody S. and Now Kumbi.
Jody S. and Now Kumbi. Congrats, you guys.
Jessica S. and Tia P.
Jessica S. and Tia P.
Carolyn M. and Roslyn E.
Carolyn M. and Roslyn E.
Denise D. and April B.
Denise D. and April B.
Nicole R. and Stacy K.
Nicole R. and Stacy K.
Rhonda H. and Denora R.
Rhonda H. and Denora R.
Cindy N. and Michelle N.
Cindy N. and Michelle N.
Mandy W. and Christine M.
Mandy W. and Christine M.
Amy Lynn H. and Shannon A.
Amy Lynn H. and Shannon A.
Katie L. and Britt K.
Katie L. and Britt K.
And Rhonda G.
And Rhonda G. Congratulations. You guys are getting sex baskets. Get ready for that. Did you make a note for them, by the way, about the second?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I did.
I'm just making sure you get all your things.
I already made note of that.
The anhydrous. Ooh. Is there anybody, and I sincerely, if you say yes, don't feel, bad about saying it. Is there anybody who doesn't know what an anhydro is? Hasn't seen one, doesn't know what it is? That's always a fun teaching opportunity. I'm trying to find one that's really easy and obvious to see, because the camera, that one might be a good one to show you. Yeah, so let me take a minute to teach you, because I like to not just sell the things, I like to know what you're getting, and then you'll understand why people are so goo-goo for these, because I am too. So it's really true. So in hydro, and remind me to tell you what's at sagegoddess.com today. In hydro, in the Greek, means water inside. En means inside, and hydro means water. And so that's what anhydro crystals are. They have water inside of them. So over millions of years of their formation, as this quartz was growing, it grew over a water bubble. and trapped that water inside. And so in hydrocrystals, if you're wondering, like, why does that one have marker all over it? It's to help you find the bubble. This one's kind of easy to see as I turn it. Did you see it move? Watch. Did you see? It looks like a little bug in there, but it's not. That's a water bubble moving inside that crystal. Isn't that cool? I know. Well, Dawn Fisher, it shouldn't break your heart. So at sagegoddess.com today, we have anhydro water. We are the first company ever to bottle pure anhydro water from inside a crystal. And this is sustainable, like anhydro water. And what I mean by that is these crystals, these large geodes in Uruguay, which is where this came from, when they open them, they have to extract the water, otherwise they throw it away. And in some cases they naturally break as they're opening the mine, and so they collect the water. I'll tell you, this is already more than halfway sold out at sagegoddess.com because my students saw it. This water in this bottle is from inside a geode, and it's millions of years old. Isn't that beautiful? We imported it. It took 6 months to get here. This water has seen the Roman civilization rise and fall. It has seen all of your ancestors live and die. This water is that old, and we imported these bottles specially for it. So when we're done here tonight, don't leave yet, but you can go to sagegoddess.com and actually get this water. And so what I love about this, and this is good for you to know, Dawn, otherwise it would be thrown away. And can you imagine if we didn't capture this water and find a beautiful use for it and utility for it, they would just throw it away. And so they're actually really excited that we want it. This is not diluted. This is pure anhydro water. Do not drink this. We have filtered it, by the way, but do not drink this. This is for anointing your stones or making perfume or incense with it. I'm using this. All of my stones have now been anointed. I literally have been going over to all of my crystals because water purifies and cleanses crystals naturally. And then this adds all of that energy of ancient wisdom and beauty and power. Isn't that beautiful? Is it sold out? Really?
Is it? I had a lot left earlier.
Yeah, we had quite a few of them before.
Let me check.
Oh, well, hopefully, Dawn, though, hopefully knowing that if we didn't do this, it would be thrown away, hopefully that makes you feel better about the process. So, in other words, they didn't break the geode to give us the water. They would have thrown the water away if we didn't take it.
It's still in stock.
Oh, no, it's in stock, you guys, by the way. It's still in stock.
We still have a good amount.
Yeah, so it's still there. Sorry, there's still good quantity. You may have been looking at a different listing and seeing it out of stock. The anhydro water is still there if you want it. Isn't that cool? I'm excited about it too. I have been waiting a long time to work with that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? I know. All right, so these anhydro crystals, let's see. I have 5 different sizes. Extra small, which is not extra small, 3.5 to 4 inches. I have 6 of these. These are $97 each. Retail value $149. By the way, these are all naturally double terminated. And they all have the circle to tell you where to look. Like this one has 2 circles. It has 2 water bubbles in it. So $97 for the extra small. I have 6. The small, which is 4 to 4.5 inches, retail value is $159. Our price is $127. I have 3. $127. And then the next size up, which is the medium, 4.5 to 5 inches. I have 6 of these. The retail value is $209. Our price is $157. Then the large, which is 5 to 5.5 inches, retail value is $225 to $250. Our price is $187. And then the extra large, which is 5.5 to 6 inches, is, I have 4 of these, $217 each. Retail price $299. This is a scepter. Given that it's a scepter, the retail value is probably closer to $399. A scepter means it has a double point. Do you see how the one point is smaller and then the quartz grew over it? That's called a scepter. And the price is automatically double when you have a scepter. So somebody's going to get real lucky. And their piece, this is actually a scepter. This is a scepter too. So there are scepters in the mix. Congratulations. These are the best prices. When I say retail value, those are the lowest prices online for other pieces. And our price is still lower than all those prices, and your shipping's included. That's why I'm saying the gem show is the best place to come and buy crystals, because you know the prices are incredible. And you can do your own homework and price compare, and you'll see what we see too. We really try to make sure we're the lowest price available. And we'll let you know who got those. Congratulations. That was a very good purchase. And fun to teach you about that too. Okay. Oh, yes. Speaking of double term Tibetan, and some of these are in hydro. Guarantee you. You can play with your necklace and twist it and turn it and find the water bubbles. These are just minis of what you just saw. This is a double row of Tibetan double terminated quartz. Isn't that gorgeous? I'd rather have that than diamonds, I will tell you. Sparkles like diamonds, doesn't it? It's all done in sterling silver. It's got a toggle closure. It adjusts from about a 16-inch up to about a 20-inch at least. This is probably closer to 22 inches that it adjusts up to. So this is an easy size for anybody to wear. Isn't that gorgeous? I have, which one is this one, Alexis?
That is number 43.
I have 2 of these. The retail value is $599. Our price is $499. Now, by the way, Tibetan quartz is one of, in my opinion, the 4 or 5 most powerful healing crystals you can work with. I always tell the story when I was diagnosed with MS 10 years ago. My healer at the time and friend, who's still a friend, told me you've got to have blue kyanite, udilite, sugilite, and Tibetan quartz. And to this day, I still have all of those original pieces of those 4 stones that helped me recover from my early signs of disease. And I still work with them all the time. This comes from the Himalayan ridge in Tibet. That's why it's called Tibetan quartz. And that black is carbon, which is the fingerprint of life, right? And it's all open in the back and it's all hinged. And the reason you want that is it lays flat against your skin. No matter how long or short you wear it, when it's hinged, it lays absolutely perfectly. Aren't they gorgeous? Well, Marlene, the water's inside the crystal. That's why it doesn't evaporate. It's inside the crystal. And it has to do with the mineral composition of the crystal itself. But the water never leaves, never evaporates. You find water inside of Tibetan quartz usually, you find it inside of big geodes, and then you find it inside of certain kinds of agate. Aren't they gorgeous? So technically these are not Herkimers because they're not from Herkimer, New York, but some people call them Tibetan Herkimers because they're all double terminated. Every single crystal in this necklace is double terminated. I mean, talk about raising the vibration, right? They're all little transmitters, sending and receiving energy. So if you're a crystal healer, or if you're working on physical healing, this would be a very powerful necklace for you. Those are the 2 kinds of people who should have this necklace. Either people who are healing or who are creating healing through crystals for others. A Reiki master, for example, or somebody who works with crystals as a crystal healer should have this necklace. Or someone who is dealing with disease and trying to shift the frequency toward health. That's the other kind of person who should have this particular necklace. This is only the second time I think we've ever had a necklace like this for you. We don't see them very often. So I jumped when I found them in Tucson. I was like, no, and they only had 2. So whoever gets these tonight, I know. Yeah, we had 1 or 2 of these 6 months ago in the sale. And then, like I said, I found 2 more when we were in Tucson, and there's no more of these in the world either. I would have bought more if they had them, because I always have customers looking for Tibetan quartz. Always, 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 because of the healing properties of it. So congratulations. If that is speaking to you, there's a reason. It's either because you're healing or you're somebody who facilitates healing for others. One of those 2 reasons is calling you to it.
They went to Christine M. and Lori V.
Christine M. and Lori V. Cheers to your health and this beautiful necklace. Wear it well. Enjoy it. The jeweler who does this necklace also does my adjustable rings, and the quality of the silver work is unmatched. There's no one who does it like they do. So enjoy. It really is absolutely a beautiful piece. It's actually pretty weighty too. It's not too heavy, but it's a queen's necklace. It's a queen's necklace for sure. So congratulations to you guys. Love, love, love you. Excited for you. Okay. We have a couple things left, 3 things left, I think 4 maybe. We're getting there. Okay, these are my favorite wand of the night. They feel so good. I wanted these in the sale. By the way, I only have 11. Is that right? No, 14. I have 14 of these. 12.
I see.
No, there's 12.
Yeah, I see 13.
Oh, 13, okay. Oh, I was looking at the line above. Okay, no, here we go. So we have 13. But they're spread apart across the sizes. These are blue chalcedony wands. And again, this is my favorite kind of wand for body work. And it just depends on whether you want a bigger tool or a smaller tool. Maybe it's your hand size, maybe it's, I mean, you definitely can get in there better with a bigger tool, but then I also find for my hands, for comfort, sometimes a smaller tool is better. Blue chalcedony is the stone of dreams, the stone of creativity. It's an alternative stone for the sacral chakra, and it opens your throat chakra to help you speak your truth. If you're doing crystal healing on a client and they're like, my throat chakra is blocked, this is a beautiful wand to use right along their throat. And what I would do is get some beautiful essential oils, maybe a blue chamomile or blue tansy, blue yarrow. Those are all really, or geranium is a great throat chakra oil, and I would mix together those ingredients together and then rub the wand into the oil and then up the throat, down the throat, up the throat, down the throat, up the throat, down the throat. Now, there are people who do that, by the way, just for anti-aging. Did you know that if you use a wand like this on your neck every morning, you will not get crepey? This is my secret weapon to not having crepey skin. You use essential oils. I like to use in our new moon kits this year, we have these balms that we made that are so beautiful. They're made with pure essential oils. I've been using the Champaka one. You take your wand. Yeah, it's great for thyroid. You take your wand very gently, by the way, mix your oils together, up the throat, down the throat. So I've been doing this for 10 years, okay? What's really interesting is I saw recently, I don't remember what magazine it was, there's a company out there that sells a wand, it's not stone, it's like metal, as a throat, like anti-crepey thing, and it's like $200 and it's just metal. And I'm like, why wouldn't you use a gemstone wand? And the point is you have to keep the blood flow through your neck. That's how you avoid getting funky skin as you get older. So I don't know if that's helpful for you, but I have been doing this forever, and I think it's one of the secrets to keeping really nice skin on your neck and décolleté as a woman who enters her middle years. I like that. Laurel's like, I selenite wand the crap out of my neck as much as I can. You're my kind of girl. So I would choose this one. I'm keeping one because I'm going to replace the one I use. I don't have a throat chakra wand at home. This is the first proper throat chakra wand of this kind that we've had in stock at Sage Goddess, so that's what I'm going to be using mine for. But again, you could use it for any clients you're working with, or for you if you're having trouble with your throat chakra. It's just a great exercise to move the energy around, right? I know. Okay, so the small, I have 2 of these. They're 5.5 inches. This is $99. The medium is $109. The large is $129. And the jumbo is $149. You could really do your neck with the jumbo a lot faster if you needed to. Again, the small is 5.5 inches. The medium is 5.5 to 6. Large is 6 to 6.5. Extra large is 6.5 to 7. Bigger than that, you don't need bigger than that. If you can't be happy with this size, then we need to talk. What kind of neck work are you doing over there? And then you won't have your, what my mom is an esthetician, she used to call it the waddle. You know, the little thing there? You really can make a big difference. And by the way, it's never too late. You start tonight. You start when you get this. And until you get this, use your hands. Estheticians use the backs of their hands to move. You put oils on the tops of your hands and go like this over your neck. But if you use the wand, you're going to be more effective at it. You can use it anywhere you want. Yeah, it's like the turkey, like, oh. We've talked about some weird stuff tonight, I'm going to say, but I love that wand, so enjoy.
I remember when we found them in Tucson.
I remember too, yeah, Alexis was with us when we found those in Tucson. Everything tonight's Tucson, everything has a memory attached to it. Like, I remember when we got the sausarite, I was like, oh my God, they've got sausarite freeforms. And the nicoselenite, where I was like, do you have any more? And they were like, no. How does it get rid of the waddle? Because the waddle is, you need to promote blood flow through the area to smooth the skin. And if you start doing that before you have any of the loose skin on your neck, I was going to say when you're young, but a lot of people don't get the loose skin until they're my age, in their mid-40s. Some people get it a little bit earlier. Some people get it in their 50s. But the sooner you start, the better, because the movement promotes blood flow and stimulates the production of collagen. The reason that you get the turkey neck is because of a loss of collagen and elasticity in the skin. And so you want to improve the production of collagen, you want to improve the blood flow, and stimulating the area does that. I have a decent neck for my age, I will say. But honestly, I masturbate my neck every night. You kind of have to if you're going to stay youthful. Okay. So, we have 2. I wanted to get to the dendritic opal hearts tonight, though.
Okay, we can do that.
Can we do that? Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Does that mean the only thing we didn't get to was the crazy lace?
Yes, that and a couple of other things.
I wanted to know. Oh, I wanted to talk about Oralite too. Can we do those 3?
Yes, let's,
What would you like to do first?
I just want to separate the ones with multiple sizes.
Yeah.
So we can do, I just want to make sure that we do that in between them.
Okay, let's do that, yeah.
So do you want to talk about the Oralite or the opal first?
Let's do the Oralite. Okay. Because I promised Oralite, and it's a really, really, really healing stone.
There you go.
These are, Hydro Nikki wants the crazy lace. We could do the crazy lace instead of the labradorite.
We can do the crazy lace in addition to the labradorite.
Okay.
I had the labradorite in there.
Okay, okay. So we'll do the best we can. Let's see how we roll with time. I know, Stacy wants the crazy lace too. Okay, hang on. Because our price on the crazy lace is crazy. It literally is the best price you will find. It's insanely good. So I know why you want us to get to them, and we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Okay, this is Oralite 23. This is, let me tell you what the 23 are. This one mineral, which has only ever been found in Brazil and Canada. This is Canadian Oralite. Okay. Is a mixture of titanite, cacoxenite, lepidocrosite, ahoite, hematite, magnetite, pyrite, goethite, pyrolusite, gold, silver, platinum, nickel, copper, iron, limonite, sphalerite, covalite, chalcopyrite, geolite, epidote, bornite, and rutile. Those minerals, it would take me an hour to teach every single one. Those minerals relieve anxiety, ground you, protect you, strengthen your solar plexus, attract prosperity, facilitate circulation, reduce stress, help with optimism and empowerment, open the third eye, manifest, and facilitate graceful change. If you need something other than that, then we should talk. I mean, that's kind of like my hit list. Yeah, we'll write it for you on the event page, the 23. Also, if you search Oralite 23 on Google, you'll instantly find a list of the 23. It's relatively accessible information. It's the melting pot. It's very rare to find. And even though you can't see every single mineral when you're looking at it, it's all there. Like if you were to geotest this, it would come back with all of those minerals. This is the legit, real deal Oralite. I have 3 different sizes, but I don't have big quantity of these. The small, I have 5. The medium, I have 2. Excuse me. And the large, I have 22. Are you ready? Crazy price. By the way, how you use these, just hold it in meditation. If you're trying to receive the energy of these stones, you're going to put it in your left hand. That's your receiving hand. If you're trying to send this energy to someone else, you're going to put it in your right hand, which is your projecting hand. Does that help? Okay, so the small is $26. I have 5. The medium is $36. I have 2. The large is $46. I have 22. And that's it. Now, let me tell you something. Bless you. That's the lowest price we've ever done on Oralite. Like, for us, that is... And it's also the lowest price online. I know. I wish I had more. It is so amazing to have all of those minerals in one. And what I will tell you too, this is a great one if you like kind of do your healing work on the go. Because if you don't have time or space or room, like let's say you're traveling, just put this in your travel bag. It's kind of like having every stone with you when you travel. I have a little Oralite slice that I carry in my like my overnight bag, my travel bag that has my makeup and stuff. Because in a pinch, if I need to do healing and I don't have anything else, as long as I have Oralite, it's kind of like I have the whole rainbow in my hands, you know? Yeah, you can use it on your neck. This one isn't quite as round, but it is still rounded. The key is the consistency. The thing with the neck is if you really want to change your neck, I'm going to be your esthetician for a minute. You have to do it every night for at least 2 minutes with a good either essential oil mix or a balm or your favorite moisturizer. But you got to go at it. Don't go too hard, but you got to keep going for 2 minutes. Set a little timer or sing a little song, but you got to really get the blood flow going. like a rolling pin. That's right. Your partner's going to be like, what the heck are you doing in there? Be like, you wait and see what my neck looks like in a week, and then you ask me what I was doing. That's right. Yeah, you can use it the long way. I don't. I mean, just for my personal practice, I go up and down with the short end. Okay. Congratulations to the Oralite winners. We're happy for you. Okay. All right, this is a fun little one for you. I have 16 of these. This is a great price. This is Labradorite. These are 2.5 to 3 inch spheres of Labradorite, which is the new moonstone for setting intentions. It reminds you that even when the sky is dark, you have the brilliance of your own inner fire, your own inner knowing, your own intuition. So what you like to do with Labradorite is just hold it before or during, like hold it in your left hand while you write your intentions. Or if you're left-handed, hold it in your right hand while you write your intentions. And then it's coming with a free gift. This is a little Merlinite sphere stand. Merlinite's a really powerful third eye stone for activating your intuition. And we have these custom made for us. So you're getting the stone of the new moon and new intentions with a Merlinite sphere stand. Isn't that cool? It's like the best combination. These are $49. I have 16. Isn't that cool? So the retail value of the sphere by itself is $59 to $69 just for a sphere. That's the comparison price. And then you're getting it for $49, free shipping, and a free sphere stand. Probably the most fun new moon, intention setting, intuition combinations that we've ever done. But we just didn't have very many of them. So enjoy. That's a fun one, isn't it?
It's a really fun combination.
I know, it really is. This is a good one too. I see a dove. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe not. I see a dove. There's like a wing. I'm always looking for little animals and things in my labradorite. So congratulations. Oh my god, I love those so much.
I could stare at them all day.
I know. I really wanted to get to these tonight. These we found in Tucson. I fell in love. It's the only dendritic yellow opal heart I've ever seen. This is the stone of support through change. And I really wanted to do this tonight. I felt like somebody here needed this, honestly. Like sometimes I think that we're very guided about what we include. These are super affordable, and it really is the stone of support. So yellow opal, these come from Madagascar. Yellow opal is the stone of support, emotional support, empathic support. It's really good for your solar plexus, makes you feel strong and capable. And then the dendrite, which is all these little markings. So this is dendritic yellow opal. The dendrite is a manifestation inclusion. Dendrites are actually little, it's actually the, isn't dendrite like a, it's not, we thought it was fern for a long time. Everybody thinks it's fern, but it's actually sort of a mineral inclusion in the,
I believe it's magnetite.
Is it magnetite? Yeah, she'll double check.
Right now.
It's not metal, but it looks like metal. But the way that the metal, when it fuses with certain materials like agate or opal, it creates these little like tree patterns almost. Reminds me, did you ever have that game when you were little? Where you could like move the iron shavings around with the pencil. Did you ever do that? Kind of reminds me of that in a way. So the yellow is actually 10 times more rare than the purple dendritic agates. As one of you was saying, you wish they were purple. The purple is actually agate, and the yellow is opal. So this is actually a more rare mineral in combination, although the purple dendritic agate is very pretty too. So if you need support through change, I don't have very many of these. I have 4 of the small, I have 11 of the medium, and I have 11 of the large. So you'll know who needs to have this in your life. Not Etch-a-Sketch, that too, but there was a game with actual like shavings. It probably was toxic, which is why they don't have it anymore. But it was like shavings and you could move it around. I don't know.
It's made up of manganese or iron oxide.
Manganese iron oxide, not magnetite. Aren't they pretty? Okay, the small is $59, retail value $89. The medium is $69, retail value $99, and the large is $79, retail value $109. So they're about $30 off the best comparison that we could find. And just hold this stone. I'd like to see you put it against your solar plexus in meditation, but you can also put it around your heart. Opals are always about transformation and change. But the yellow opal in particular is about emotional support during that process. And then, like I said, the dendrites are about manifestation. So it's manifesting support for you in your life. Isn't that cool? I know. One of those Tucson finds where I was like, somebody needs that. Somebody needs that. Yes, Woolly Willy, where you use the shavings to make a beard. Stephanie Allred knows what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy. Although I may have dated myself because I think that was a toy in like the 70s. I bet you they found out it wasn't good for you and that's why they don't sell it anymore. I would totally buy that for my kids, although they'd be bored with it. But anyway, congratulations if you got the dendritic opal hearts. I think they're very, very special. Okay, last item of the night, but not least. I'm crazy. for Crazy Lace Agate. Do you remember it? Okay, good. I'm not the only one. My husband didn't know who David Byrne was. That's what you get when you marry a younger man. Well, but you have really good musical taste. And probably had siblings. You didn't have, the other way you learn music is through your siblings. Like, I was born in 73. My brother was born in 64. And so, no, 62. And so I know every Beatles song by heart because of my brother. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, we're watching SNL. David Byrne comes on. I'm all excited. And Dave's like, who's that? And I was like, so we immediately had to listen to Burning Down the House. That was like immediate education. Isn't that cute? I'm the oldest person in my house. I know. Yikes. Okay. Crazy Lace Agate comes to us from Mexico. It's our second Mexican mineral of the night. Look at these spheres, you guys. Holy. These are like AAA quality Crazy Lace Agate spheres from Mexico. And like I said, do your homework because I've never seen this price, this quality anywhere. It's coming with a clear quartz sphere stand. Crazy Lace Agate does two things. You ready? Laughter and safety while you travel. Laughter. It creates laughter. It helps you laugh. It helps you not take life so seriously. Keeps you safe while you're traveling. Those are the metaphysical properties of Crazy Lace Agate. And like I said, only from Mexico. Look at those lines. You can actually drop in and have a really deep meditation by following the lines of Crazy Lace Agate. I can't do it for very long because I literally go into a trance. But if you allow yourself to follow every line, you will go somewhere really fun and really fast. Aren't they gorgeous? Okay. I love it too. This is, I have 50 of these. The retail value, and seriously, look online, $277. Our price, $109. What? We are less than half. I mean, we're almost a third of the price, but I only have 50. And then there's no more behind that. $109. I mean, you could pretty much turn around and just sell it. I hope you don't, because if you're a sphere collector, like, this is a rad one for your collection. Laughter, safety while you travel. Laughter, safety while you travel. Laughter, safety while you travel. No, I know. We could have charged more. We don't. I will just tell you that. We do not, even in cases where we could charge you more, we don't. That's not how we roll. If we're able to find something at a good value, we pass that along to you. It's why everybody loves the gem sales, because, and you can easily go online and do your homework and see what we're talking about, but the prices on these are crazy. So enjoy. I'm really excited for you if you're getting one. I wouldn't sell it because, I mean, honestly, this is how you build a collector's collection, is by having things. And part of it is the size, you know what I mean? You can find smaller Crazy Lace Agate spheres at a relatively decent price, but you start getting into this range, the 3-inch range, which is what these are, and you can't find them. Oh, thanks, you guys. Tanya asked if we could send the link again for the rules to buy. Yeah, we'll let you know.
Yes, we can send the link, and then it's also directly below the video. Right here. So if she just scrolls down, they're right underneath the.
Did you hear that, Tanya? So if you scroll down, it's right under the video, and they'll post the link for you again. It probably is the speed of your internet, which can be a real bummer. Honestly, more than rules. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just the speed of the internet. All right, you guys. Was that fun tonight? I thought we did really, really great tonight. I'm so happy that you were here. You're very welcome. We always want to help you. I know it can be frustrating, but you're probably not breaking a rule. You're probably just whatever's happening. Knock your kids off the internet. I always tell my kids when I'm at home and trying to do something like that, I'm like, get off the internet. You're killing my internet buzz. Where do you find the event page? That's a good question. What's the best place to look for that? We always put it on Instagram.
It's on Instagram. If you go to Facebook under our events, that way you don't have to scroll through anything.
Yeah.
It'll be the first event.
Okay.
listed.
So if you go to Facebook, our main Facebook page, which is facebook.com/sagegoddess, if you look under events, it's there. Is that helpful for you guys?
And it's usually listed, we usually post it everywhere.
Yeah.
So you any Facebook group you're in, or even our main page,
Yeah.
you should be able to find it.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed learning about skincare too tonight. I will tell you the secrets to skincare over the age of 35. You got to have glycolic acid, and you have to have vitamin C. Get yourself a good glycolic acid product and a good vitamin C serum. You can find decent ones on Amazon that aren't too expensive. That should go all over your face at least once a day, and then use your wand on your cheeks here, especially right here. You start to show signs of aging. You gotta do your wand there, and then always put whatever serums you put on your face, also put them on the top of your hands and on your chest right here. That'll have you aging beautifully. Isn't that Trawlite ring beautiful? I'm telling you, like I said, they sold that to me as dermorterite, but I'm telling you it's Trawlite. So you got a really good deal on that tonight.
We do have some items left over that'll be listed in the event page. I'm
Okay.
doing that right now.
Okay.
But for anyone that wants to hear, we have the Mookite rings in both sizes.
Okay, Mookite rings are left if you would like one.
We have a handful of the Trawlite rings.
We still have the Trawlite rings available, a handful of them left.
We have the small red aventurine generator.
Ooh, small red aventurine generators are left. These are amazing products. So all of these, by the way, will be over on the event page. You can still go and say sold there, and we will invoice you. So if you want a Trawlite ring, which is this one that everybody's raving about, I love it so much. It's Trawlite with onyx. Isn't that beautiful? That's there. The Mookite ring is there. The small red aventurine generators are there.
The large saucerite pillars.
Large saucerite pillars, the Life Force stone. We still have a little bit of that left. The Trawlite ring was
108.
108. If you want a Trawlite ring, it's $108.
We have an extra large blue chalcedony wand.
Extra large blue chalcedony wand for all of your throat chakra massaging. That's still available.
And we have some large dendritic yellow opal hearts.
Okay, and large dendritic yellow opal hearts for support through change. The other ring, can I show them the Mookite ring really quick?
Yeah, of course.
The other ring is Mookite, which is the beauty stone. We've been talking a lot about beauty and graceful aging. And so there were two different sizes, I'll show you, of the Mookite ring. These are the large size. These are faceted Mookite rings. There you go, so you can see. That's the beauty stone. And then these are the medium sizes. Aren't they gorgeous?
These are in the event.
It looks like a sunset
This
to
is
me.
already posted in the event.
So these are already over on the event page. If you want a Mookite ring, a Trawlite ring, a red generator, the small size, or the dendritic opal heart, you can go and claim all of those on the event page right now, and we will make sure that we capture your requests too. Okay. Okay, Hydro Nikki said if she didn't get the chalcedony wand, she'll take the one that's left. So we will post all the way. We've actually, I think the team has been posting winners of the other items in the feed, right, as we've been going. So double check. If you didn't get it, you may want to hop over there and get one.
I can check for her, right? Oh, she already got it.
Oh, you already got one.
Yeah.
Nikki, you already got one. Alexis just confirmed. And then the only other thing I wanted to tell you about is the anhydro water, which, like I said, if we're able to get any more, it will be probably 2021 because it took so long for us to import this. This is water from inside a geode. It is millions of years old. We bottled it. I think we're the only people who have anhydro water. If you want that. And then the other thing on the website I want to make sure you know about, and I think the code today is March 18, or I'm not good with the codes.
I'm not good with them either, but I can pull it up right now.
Okay.
It's 18 March.
18 March.
Yes.
18 March is your code. This is cognac danburite from Russia. There's not much of it left on sagegoddess.com, but those of you who are collectors, if you missed this today, there's no more of this. So, and even if you just get a small piece and wire wrap it, is that one of the most beautiful crystals you've ever seen? It absolutely takes my breath away. Most of our dambarite is clear and pink and comes from Mexico, but these pieces are from Russia, and it's called cognac dambarite, and it is breathtaking. It's jaw-dropping. So if you're a collector and you haven't seen those yet, before they're gone, those are on sagegoddess.com too. I know, Serafina has a dambarite weakness. I do too. I share your affliction and your passion. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. We really enjoyed having your company for this sale, as always. I want to thank Alexis and Hannah and Kelsey, who I could not do this without, and also the rest of my team, who spends a lot of time and energy helping me gather up these beautiful things. Brooklyn, who helped me shop for all of these beautiful things in Tucson. Thank you for coming and letting us share all of this beauty with you. So you will have an invoice in your inbox in the next 24 hours. You'll have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then your items will ship to you before our next gem sale, which will be 2 weeks from tonight. And we'll look forward to seeing you then. Cue siren. Have a great rest of your evening, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. We'll see you soon.